Hey! Welcome to the HFD podcast, the best podcast in the world. And look, guys, we're going to be a surprise for you guys. We on our comfy couches.
We're maxed out. We're on the couches. We're like AFL on the couch, but this is way better. It's HFD.
HFD
on the couch.
On the couch.
That's wild.
This is going to be better than on the couch.
This is way better than on the couch because
I'm pretty comfy here, man.
You know why it's going to be way better? Because there's 3 of us.
Well,
I mean, there's 2 of us.
Johnny,
there's a 3rd chair.
Well, Johnny G's supposed to be here, so he's running late. So when he does come, guys, we'll just slot in. Hopefully,
you know?
He'll probably destroy everything on the way in.
He's not going to hit the camera and shit.
Yeah. So if it does do that, guys, really sorry. But welcome to the podcast.
What's happening?
Where dreams come true.
Dreams do come true here.
Yeah, I got to find the subscribe.
While you're doing that, man, let's see who's here. It's always morning at HFD Studio, QF100 says.
Subscribe, guys. Make sure you subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Subscribe.
Chris says, this is wild. We've got a surprise for you all, and you're seeing that surprise now.
I know.
You're vlogging the Human Rights Abuse World Cup, Genwell says. We won't be vlogging it there. We will be doing watch-alongs. We don't condone anything that's going on at the World Cup with the human rights issues, but we are football fans, so we will be watching the games.
Now, guys, do you actually like the setup? like if you like this setup, let us know. We'll do it more often. I guess.
Yeah, Genwell says it looks nothing like Village Cinema Premium, mate. This is like.
This is like, mate.
This is like gold class. This is
I've got
gold
cup holder. You can't see the cup holders, but there's cup holders.
Yeah, I got cup holder. This is gold class, man. This is gold class. You can see mine. Look, the cup holder. My drink's just sitting here.
Well, we started at 8. We always start at 8, Johnny G. So where are you, man?
If John, oh my God, you start. If John would come in now with pizza for us, it'd be like gold class. So John is obviously listening. Pizza.
Are you coming, Johnny G? We've got the seats here for you.
Oh, yeah, take it easy, man.
The seats here for you, man.
Should we void it? I don't know.
Well, didn't we say we're going 8 o'clock?
We said we're going at 8, man.
Yeah, sorry, man.
I told him, mate. It was scheduled for 8.
It was scheduled, man. You should have told us, but it was scheduled later.
You know, I'm surprised that he's watching.
Yes, am I.
That's wild.
Oh, it's all right. You just slide in. We've got the chair here for you, so just take your time.
Always later, but not tonight.
Always later.
What do you mean? We always start at 8, don't we?
Always start at 8.
8? I don't know what John's talking about.
We can go to an intermission and wait for you if you like.
Nah, we'll just talk while we're waiting for John, and then when John gets here, he can
Slot in.
just slot in. You know, he can do his stuff. What does everyone think of the setup? What do you think of the couches?
I like it. It's nice and comfy, and you know.
£200 a night for human smuggling ship container as the accommodation for tourists. What, at the World Cup? £200 a night. So that equates to like 400 Australian dollars a night for accommodation. And like Gen was saying, it's probably going to be shit at the World Cup. That's pretty bad. $400 a night, bro.
That's expensive.
And it'll be probably terrible.
Right, $400 euro?
Well, £200 is about 400 Australian.
Oh, right.
So a night, it's pretty crazy.
Well, when's it start? In 2 weeks?
No, yeah, there's a Premier League game this week. Yeah, about
And
that.
who's your tip again for the World Cup?
I'm a bit unsure, man. Like,
Yeah.
I think one of the South American teams, either Brazil or Argentina. I've got 3: Brazil, Argentina, or Portugal. I think are my favorites.
I'm gonna go Argentina. I want to see Messi win it.
Yeah, I think he could go close. I said it to Rob. Rob's here now. How you going, Rob? He said 3,000 shipping containers in the desert. There you go. Yeah, but I mentioned it to Rob on the podcast, and it made him think about it too. The people like overlook Portugal. Like they said it about the Euros with them. Oh, they can't win it, but their team is just stacked. They got 2 guys from Man City like Cancelo and Diaz who are top players. They got Cristiano Ronaldo, obviously, even if he's not playing for United. They got Bruno Fernandes from Man United, Diogo Dolo from their team's stacked, bro. Like, they might not get the coach isn't that good, but they won the Euro, so I think they could do something. But probably Argentina, Brazil, one of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Argentina.
Argentina,
yeah.
Messi. Reeves says, "Hey lads," and his R's gone green.
His eye was never green.
It was blue.
What's going on?
I don't know. Hey.
Yay! There he is, Johnny G.
Did he bring pizza? He didn't bring pizza. He didn't bring food. Nothing.
You were close, man.
Wait, quick, John. There's a seat.
Quick, man. Jump in.
Hey, guys, John's here.
Just don't hit the camera.
Wait, move.
Have I missed out on coffee?
We're sitting down. John will knock everything over.
Right.
Quick, man. Oh no. Oh no.
The trip.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Johnny G has arrived, guys.
Oh my God, he's here. I can see
Oh
him.
my God. How are you, Johnny G?
I'm good. I'm good.
What-
How
what's-
are we?
What's the
Is that where the mic goes?
Wherever you want it to go, man.
Mic check 1 2.
Yeah, I can hear you. I think.
As long as it's close to your.
Oh, guys, can you hear John? Let's
Can
see,
I recline?
you probably can, yeah.
Really?
Oh, no, don't you hit the green screen, don't do it.
Don't
Don't do
hit the
it.
screen. We'll
All
kill
right,
you.
I'll read a few of
Don't
these. So, yeah, they were saying Leao when I was saying about the players. Leao, Jota.
Jota.
Oh, they got a stacked team.
Are we talking soccer?
No, because the guy asked about the World Cup, and I just said, I think either Brazil or Argentina, but I said I don't look over Portugal just because of their team. I was going through their team. Look at their team.
It's
So they
pretty,
got
pretty
Ruben
beast.
Diaz, João Cancelo, Delo at the back,
that's beast.
and
yeah.
Pepe. They got Jota, Fernandes, Neves, Rafael Leao, Cristiano Ronaldo,
Yeah, definitely.
Renato Sanchez.
They definitely got the players.
So they're
to go
stacked.
far.
Like, yeah.
I just want to say, man, your area, man, there's some crazy drivers.
Yeah.
No one gives away in this area for some reason.
This is the Bronx.
So, Johnny, I just want to.
Don't worry about giveaway signs.
That's wild.
Right.
Whoa.
Sorry, Wes.
whoa.
I've come cause chaos.
Just cause chaos. Oh, Johnny G, I want to know what you think of the setup, man.
It's good, man. I like it. I like that I'll be comfortable for 2 hours, and it's very nice.
Genwell says, I like the background. Make it neon 80s. How do you get what's a neon 80s?
Where are we, by the way? What is our
This
background?
is Madison Square Garden.
Oh, we're back in New York.
That's Times Square.
Times Square. Sorry, Times Square. That's what I meant.
We're like a late night show, but from Australia.
That's it, man. We're like, well, that's what they do over there. Like Jimmy Fallon shoots it at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and then
Jimmy Fallon's wild.
Really? And then it gets at night time.
Oh.
I've been deceived my whole life.
Well, what do you think the people go there at like 12 midnight?
I know it says the late night show, and they got a live crowd there.
Yeah, but it goes on late in every country.
They even got the background. It's like it's nighttime.
Oh, that's the best.
Wait, can I high five you? No, I can't.
You can high five them.
Oh my god, I can.
Is
Oh
that
look, it's the sign.
is that the sign?
Hey,
No, it's not.
high five.
That's not the sign.
That's Illuminati with
It
Kerry's
is the
head.
sign.
Kerry's head
No,
on
because
there.
the thumb's out like
You know, but you just use your facing the other way.
to get out like.
If you did it with the other hand.
Yeah, but
That's
you
wild.
You can't do the other hand.
I'm a bit upset I missed out on coffee, by the way.
Reeves goes, oh yeah. Reeves is upset that his arm's
We can
gone
get
green.
Uber coffee.
Yeah,
Uber
you
coffee?
can. And you go get it.
Really?
Reeves is upset that his R's gone green. He's upset.
Is what?
He's
You know what we
upset.
could do?
His R changed colour.
We could go intermission, and you can make him a coffee in the intermission.
That's just not happening. Jess says we can hear John all clear. That's good.
You
Oh my
can-
god, Jess is wild.
Oh,
Argument is CR7 forces players to pass to him to the team's detriment. Maybe.
Maybe.
Healthy, nasty kitchen. Hello, guys. And hello, Chris.
Hello, my friend, whoever you are.
They're saying your name. Do they know you?
Must know me.
Healthy, nasty kitchen.
Is that like a good, healthy food at you?
Healthy.
That's
Is
my,
that how I pronounce it? No, it says NASTI. So is that healthy, nasty kitchen?
So it's healthy, but it's nasty. So
Is that like, what's that one?
It's healthy, but
what's
it's
the-
nasty.
Well, what's that vegan? What's that vegan junk food?
Lord of the Fries.
Lord of the Fries. Like, you
Ah.
don't feel like you're eating vegan when you go there.
Yeah, but
No.
vegan's not always healthy. Though.
No, that's right.
You could eat Doritos and Coke every day.
Still got sugar
And
in
you
it.
could still be a vegan.
Mm.
Yeah, of course.
It's like lettuce with prickles or something. It's really-
What? What do you say?
Now, did you see that Paul is a fraudster? Neither a boxer and is a wrestler. Yeah, well, Chris is going to talk about that a bit later. He went into wrestling, so I'm sourdough bread man.
That's a wild.
Stan's friend.
Oh, how you
Friend.
going, man? Yeah. He's the sourdough. Yeah. I know who he is.
That's a wild name.
Yeah, he's a chef. He does
know,
the sourdough.
When I had my pizza,
He calls
Pizza
himself
I
sourdough.
would make the pizza dough from a Polish. It was the best.
Foolish.
Polish is wild.
Yeah,
The
no,
pi-
it's
the pizza
legend.
dough, it's wild.
Oh my god.
Guys, Don't At Me's in the chat. How you
Don't
going,
at
man?
me's arrived. It says evening all.
Yeah, so he's friends with my cousin Stan from
Uh-huh.
Sunshine Coast.
Is
Yeah.
that healthy, nasty kitchen?
So he's only talking to you because he's your cousin's friend.
Well, actually, what I want to do, I want to actually interview him because he's got like he does a lot of
We will interview him.
awesome food. So
Giuseppe.
and he's-
Oh my god.
yeah,
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe.
The moderators will sort that chat out. Jess will do it.
How can, you,
KP.
how can you even read that, man?
KP, we can't have good evening twice in a week. What do you mean? I have a good evening every night. You know, like when
I think you can only say it once.
why?
And then that's it. Your good evening's done for the
What are you
night.
talking about? You can say it has nothing to
He said in a week, not the night.
No, you can at least do it once a
How
night.
many good nights can you use?
You can do whatever you like. You know, like in Wayne's World, when that chick goes to Garth, she's like, would you like to have dinner some night? And he's like, I like to have dinner every night. Wayne's World.
That's not really what we're talking about.
No, I think if you're leaving like a house and you say goodnight once, you've used it up. It's done.
No, but how about the Greeks? A good night
Right.
can take 10.
When we say good night
2
to each other,
hours.
we will sit at the front and work our way to the car. Like
If you say good night,
exactly.
good night, you can't keep repeating it. Nah. It's
Why?
I feel like it's a Larry David thing.
Or-
You got one good night for the night.
I have a
that's
good
it.
evening every night, Jess.
I remember when I come to John's house, that's it. Good night.
You know you do.
Leave.
When we're leaving John's, we go like this. John will be talking. We go, good night. Just walk off.
Yeah. As soon as you say it, that's it. I'm turning and closing my door. It's
I
done.
remember that.
Slams the door.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
good night.
That's wild. Chris C, nice haircut.
Hey,
Buddy,
look,
looking fresh.
Hey.
Oh, when he come in, I was like, Chris, man, your hair's so short.
Dude,
look. You know what happened?
shave those sideburns.
What sideburns?
Mattingly, I thought I told you to get rid of those sideburns.
I'm actually thinking about doing chops.
Oh
Wow.
my god, you would sue chops.
I reckon you can do it, man.
But anyway, like I went to the hairdresser and I said, look, please, like cut it short on the sides and then leave the top longer. And he just went, oh, it was really long, so I thought I'd cut it. I'm like, yeah, but I didn't ask for
I
that.
didn't ask for that, bro.
So I might have to change. I might have to change.
I'm not going to your barber.
So
Barbers.
he got the fire. He
I
got,
ain't
he
going
got
to your
fired.
barber. Gen was
But he's
talking.
a nice guy.
You can't know 2 good evenings. He's saying Unai Emery, so I think it's in regards to Man
How
United.
do you guys feel about this? This?
It's wild. It's wicked, man.
It's wild.
It's killer.
All I need is a mass. Can I get the massage chair as well?
Well, you know, it would have been good if John actually bought us coffee and pizza and shit.
It would have
Coffee
been.
and pizza.
Well, if you were late, you could have rocked up with some shit. So
Oh,
it felt
jeez.
like gold class.
I
We
do.
we could have a movie going there.
It could have.
If we had a watch along now and we had the TV back there.
Is
we just
Alfred
watched it.
around? Can he do a coffee?
Alfred's left.
Alfred's
He's
gone.
on holiday.
He's on holiday.
You know what? It would have really set the night, like, perfect.
Hey, Don't At Me says, give the barber a review. Name and shame.
No. He's
Oh,
I've been going
damn.
to them since I was like,
Oh,
I was a
so
kid,
you're,
so-
you're like that Seinfeld episode.
Really?
I know it is.
And you like that? You're like too scared. And Kramer's like, you got to go see the nephew. And he's like, I feel so bad.
And then they see each other like,
It's like that Jerry haircut.
You're
too.
way too loyal
It's not
for your
that
barber. I reckon I'm a barber slut, really.
Why, you go to just different
I
ones?
just go to everywhere. Whatever's.
Wherever you can get a
where's
haircut.
your barber now? Isn't that hard?
Harbour Town.
Harbour Town,
I'm on a
okay.
good run there. So
You're good to run at Harbour Town.
The only thing I get done at the barber is the sides, so it doesn't really
Yeah, but
matter.
doesn't like, don't you just do it yourself?
I actually
I-
went where
sometimes. Jeff
where
does it.
KP went, and it's like it's too full on, man.
It's
just
too busy.
It's too busy,
It's too busy now, isn't it?
and there's too many young kids. And
But it's too busy.
It's very intimidating now.
It's too busy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Down there now.
I
Actually,
think-
my son got a
Uncle
haircut today.
Gino's is so busy, bro.
My son Nathan got a haircut today. He looks wild.
By the way, guys, I love your TikTok videos.
Oh,
Thanks,
hey.
Healthy. Thanks, Healthy Nasty Kitchen.
well, you actually
Check it
might
out.
be watching a TikTok video right now without even knowing.
He could
Yes,
be.
yes.
So are we? Since he's here,
I'll
his
clip-
name's
I'll clip
Giuseppe.
that.
Are we?
Yeah, he's a legend.
Are we allowed to? You gonna let us interview you, Giuseppe? Healthy Nasty Kitchen. We'll do an interview with you, man.
Yeah,
We'll do
for
it via
sure.
Skype.
And then we
pre-recorded.
can review his.
I think with a name Giuseppe, you were meant to cook.
Yeah, you have to, man. You'll be like, hey,
Oh my God.
Giuseppe.
Have a meatball.
You know what? I love like frozen pizza, but the Papa Giuseppe's.
You love frozen pizza.
Papa Giuseppe.
Do you love frozen pizza?
Just go to
best.
Toto's and you'll have one.
Go to Toto's. Name and shame.
Nah.
John's like name
Oh,
and shame.
what'd you say that for, man? Talk to the son, man. You know, we went there, right? And I said to him, look, just be nice. 'cause
It's the
they're
greatest
old.
pizza of all
And then we
time.
met the son. We met the son of the people there.
Just because I met the son doesn't mean I have to like his pizza, man.
Nah, but I said to you, come on, man. We'll give a good review. And he goes, 4. I'm like, what? 4?
That was
Look.
lucky.
All
that
due
like-
respect to Toto's,
Oh shit!
they've gone downhill a little bit.
Listen, we
Oh,
know
see,
we
name and shame. Look at this bloke at the end.
Listen.
I didn't say anything.
we're good friends with the guy that actually started Toto's like 30 years ago, and every business he's had has been since he had it, it's gone down the drain.
They're nice people, man.
So doesn't mean they make good food.
Exactly.
Giuseppe says absolutely. Bring back the 2008 to 2010 fringe in the front and spikes at the back. That's what Don't At Me said.
Dynamic's wild.
He's a bit wild.
He's a bit wild.
What fringe is that?
Oh,
Yeah, the TikTok videos are first class. Rob says, do you know Rob? Rob was in a video on our YouTube short, which is a TikTok video, but on our YouTube that like went viral yesterday.
Did it?
it
It
did.
went 12,000 views. Me and Rob
Oh my
Wasn't it?
god.
talking about the
Shut up.
chip in the ball.
I thought that was today.
Nah, that was the other one.
Is Rob
Oh.
Italian?
Rob is half Dutch, half Italian.
That's why that's why he loves Roberto Baggio.
Oh my god.
Don't talk about
Yeah,
He has to
94.
go for Holland.
And Inzaghi.
He has to go for Holland because
He looks more Dutch than
No, look at
Italian.
that. No, I see Italian.
Rob has
Yeah.
to go for Holland in the World Cup because Italy aren't there, but he's got fullback.
Rob definitely shaves his sideburns.
Rob's like Mattingly. What Rob's a
Johnny
Mattingly?
G's on fire tonight.
Is that
ladies and
Don
gentlemen.
Mattingly? Oh damn! Did we get the damn for him? Damn!
Oh, we did it. So yeah, man, I've been so busy the last week.
What is the damn?
Do you remember Ron Simmons in wrestling? The big black dude that was with Bradshaw.
No.
He used to come in and just go, "Damn," and walk off.
Oh,
Don't At Me's
God.
initials are "Damn."
Damn.
That's the best.
That's all he used to say. It was the best.
Or Farouk. His name was
Farouk.
Farouk.
But
or
he
something.
started as Ron Simmons.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
did.
freak.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
champion.
Actually,
John will remember him if he sees him
I don't call him anything else but Ron Simmons.
now. He's Ron Simmons there. Because Farouk with Bradshaw. John loved Bradshaw. John loved all the heels.
I like Otis now. You guys know the wrestler
Otis,
Otis?
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Otis.
awesome. Yeah.
He's awesome, man.
Otis, cool. Man.
He's
Wait,
really-
look. Before we go on that topic, since we're talking about wrestling, I was going to bring up this.
I feel like my chats lack so much context. Don't at me says.
It's okay. They're good.
And Reborn with a green R says, "Damn."
Dang.
At least I don't need to wax my back every week. JG. Rob says.
I only shave.
Oh, boy,
So,
boys.
waxing hurts.
Waxing.
I was going to bring up something, guys, because we're just talking about wrestling.
Bring it up.
And Logan Paul just fought Roman Reigns.
The Paul.
Look how good he is. Just look at this, guys. Look at this.
Now Roman's going to punish him. Aldo lands on his feet. What a leapfrog by Paul. Nice heel toss by Logan. And the champion is in trouble. And what an athlete. And what a clothesline. And Reigns with a takedown with a bit more authority. Right hand. Logan now looking to rally a little bit. Got Reigns. What a move.
Even the big boys have been
Blockbuster. That's what he's all about, Wade. You know that. Oh, Superman punch. Superman punch.
But now we might have a new champ. I have much more respect.
This one is very athletic.
This guy is a child compared to the rest of them.
But you know that spinning move off the leg. That spinning move off the leg. I had to put the really
Splash by Logan. The cover to win the Undisputed Championship.
Maybe the
The
Paul
biggest
brothers
upset ever. And it won't happen there. Roman Reigns. Superman punch with a spear. Cover. The reigning continues.
No, I didn't win.
No.
I didn't win.
JG
But-
invented wax on, wax off, Rob says.
I'm more of a wax on, doesn't come off.
Confidence 9,000 plus. Don't at me says.
But-
Logan's taken over the world.
But KP, how good is Logan as a wrestler?
He's a talented wrestler, yeah.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
He could make that a career.
Yeah, he has. He will.
Well, who knows?
Well,
So you just have to follow the
He
script.
fought
and
for the
you
world title. How's that not making it a career?
it's funny.
He just fought for the world title.
I think he's lost every match in WWE so far.
Yeah, so?
And his brother's like 6-0 in boxing.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, but he's supposed to leave 6-8 scripted, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, don't say that, Gore. Jake Paul, I hate you, man.
Jake Paul hates everyone that thinks it's rigged, apparently.
So which one's Jake Paul? Is he the boxer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
Let's go.
I said to Chris, I was watching, listen, this could be clipped, I don't give a fuck. Like, I was saying it to Chris. I was like, dude, I've never had a fight in my life and I'd fight him.
Jake Paul.
Why the fuck
I would
not?
love to see that
But
fight.
why not?
He looks small.
KP
You're
versus
way
Jake
bigger
Paul.
than him. He's more like me. He's like, I think he's a bit taller than me. He's like 6 foot, but he's my weight.
Yeah. He looks a lot faster than me. I'll probably lose.
You just grab him. Chris would just grab him and just break him out.
Chris Teddy Bear, he'll probably hug and just give him a nice.
Oh, Reeves put a
Oh.
picture up. He says, fuck that green R. And he put a picture.
Of who?
He didn't like the green R, man, for his name. So he changed it. He put a picture there now.
Anyway, I just thought I'd share that.
Listen, he's good, bro. He's all right. Like, he's a good wrestler. Like John said, heaps of pros have failed that flip move. Like CM Punk, you said, has failed it. But he's athletic.
Oh, yeah.
If you're athletic, like,
Will The Rock ever come back? I want
he
The
will.
Rock.
He'll come back and beat Roman, I reckon.
Yeah, because who's really the head of the table? It's The
Oh,
Rock.
we know where this is going to go.
Where? What?
Me and John are familiar with this. Genwool says, KP, are you familiar with True Geordie?
Oh, yes.
Oh, did you hear what he said about Andrew Tate?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why
was that
Oh.
was that the comment directed at him?
Well, he said if
'cause he's
Andrew
just
Tate's
become-
really Muslim,
Okay,
he
yeah.
said he should blow himself up.
Yeah, that's wrong, man.
That's full on in that.
Why would you say that? Why would you say?
Oh, do you know why I think he said it?
I mean, you say
No, but do you know
and it
why?
slips out.
Yeah, do you know why I think he did it? I reckon that behind the scenes, because they're both English, I reckon they're mates, and he just fucked up because he's like a friend
Nah,
thing.
I don't think they're mates.
Apparently, he's lost heaps of endorsements now because
He
of that.
probably has, but
That's you don't say that, man.
It's pretty racist.
Because you don't like someone.
No, it's
Like,
not racist,
keep-
is it? What is it? It's
keep the-
discrimination.
it is both
Well,
racism.
Well, it's not
discrimination.
race.
Muslim's not
Religion's
race.
not a race.
Well, it's discriminatory.
But it's
Yeah,
a group of
definitely.
people, so I guess it's
Dude,
all right.
I reckon
Sledge.
they were mates, man, before, and that's why he said it, and he just slipped.
So
I
if
don't
you're
know,
really a
Man, I
Muslim,
saw it. It was pretty.
He said
legit.
if he's really a Muslim, he should blow himself up.
wow.
No, he said I'll blow myself up with him.
No, he said first the
Did
comment.
he?
And I watched the apology, and like 2 days before that, he went viral for Tyson Fury, like telling him he was a tosser.
Does Tyson Fury hate him?
He didn't before until that interview. They were friends.
He's just making all these enemies now.
Nah, but it wasn't, bro. What he did with Tyson Fury was everyone's upset at Tyson Fury for taking this fight, right? With
Yeah, yeah.
Chisora.
Yeah.
And all the media, they're too scared to ask him. They're just upping him. And True Geordie thought, well, fuck it. I'm just going to ask him the hard questions.
Yeah.
And goes, why are you taking this fight? It seems like a mate's,
Yeah.
you know, like you're just giving your mate money because they're both English.
Mm.
And True Geordie didn't like it and just snapped.
No.
So, True
Fury
Geordie
would have killed him.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Been dead.
But did you see Andrew Tate's response? He
No.
said, you're not going to. He's like, you're not going to get away with this, like, basically. And
What's he going to do to him?
I don't know.
I think he lives in Romania.
Yeah, Bulgaria, doesn't he?
Or
No,
something.
Romania.
Oh, Romania.
Yeah, but he's everywhere. all
What's
the
he going to
time.
do to True Geordie?
Nothing. Attack him on the internet.
What's he going to do to him? Think about it. What can he do to him?
I don't know. I think Tate's more popular than.
He might. True Geordie's got
Geordie.
a lot of
Something
fans,
like-
bro. True Geordie's got 2 million subs on his main
I feel
channel.
like Andrew Tate came out of nowhere.
He did come out of nowhere.
He was actually on a Big Brother show.
Yeah, then he was a kickboxer.
Yeah, but a shit one.
Yeah, he was okay. Like he was.
Really shit one. He was a world champion.
Was he?
Yeah, I think it was a lame world championship.
What? How's it lame?
He was
There's
actually a
just-
world
There's
champion.
just different.
I thought he had like 2 fights. and
Jeff
that's it.
Fennick was world champion, bro. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just. It's like there's different world championships. Like
I thought
Look
he
at the
had like
heavyweights
2
now.
fights or something.
Yeah, but I've seen him fight. He's pretty good.
yeah, but I don't know. Clips. I don't know. Listen.
I just like the song that they put with him when they make fun of him.
Do you? Do you know what they should do? True Geordie and him should have a boxing match.
Well, apparently he wants to fight Logan Paul.
Who's
Logan
Tate?
Paul. All right, Logan.
Tate will kill both of the Pauls in a boxing match.
I don't know. I don't know if he killed Jake.
Dude, in a boxing match,
The boxing match.
what you got to remember about amateur boxers is they might have only had 5, 6 professional fights, let's say, right? Jake Paul's only had 6 fights.
Yeah.
But Andrew Tate probably had 300 amateur fights.
True.
You got to remember that about people that have boxed their whole lives.
Well,
Paul is just fighting now. He's done nothing but 6 fights. Like,
yeah.
where these amateur
Yeah,
guys,
true.
like
I understand,
before Mike Tyson was a professional, he had 500 fights. Like amateur fights. Like, you know what I
It'd
mean?
be interesting. But what I'm saying is, Logan Paul wants to fight him, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, "Why don't we do this? Why don't we go in the octagon and go MMA, UFC?" That's
Yeah,
what he
but
said.
Then Andrew Tate will, because he's a kickboxer, he'll smash him more, I reckon.
Well, no, but Logan's a wrestler.
Yeah, that doesn't matter, bro.
It does matter. We talked about this the other day. With,
Listen, I'm going to tell you.
with Islam.
Listen, I know Chris is going to hate to hear this.
I love wrestling.
He's not a wrestler, bro.
Who?
Logan Paul.
No, but he won like college championships.
Yeah,
and
that means
stuff.
nothing, bro.
He's a wrestler.
Dude. I told
No,
you
I'm
this.
talking about real wrestling.
Yeah,
not,
no, so I told
not,
you this.
I'm talking about freestyle.
In all the weight divisions, how many wrestlers are champions?
What is it? One?
Yeah, Islam. The rest are all strikers.
Yeah, true.
Listen.
But there's been some good wrestling.
Andrew Tate is a kickboxer, bro. That's been in the ring. He can kick him.
Yeah, true.
Like this guy grapples. Do you know what I mean? Like, and when you're fighting for boxing, you're not used to a guy.
It would be very interesting to see
kicking
how, like, if he went on the ground, like, I don't know how Andrew Tate would do.
Do you know?
Upright. If it was upright, like a kickboxing match, then yeah, Andrew Tate every day. But on the ground, this guy's strong, man. Logan Paul's not.
Have the Paul brothers ever been pummeled in a fight? He says.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know who True Geordie is. Don't at me. I reckon True Geordie would smash Jake Paul
Boxing, yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Why?
because he's a boxer. He boxes amateur
boxes.
boxing, and he's
Okay.
6'4" and like
He's a pretty big bloke, yeah.
He's huge.
Is he a Man United supporter?
Nah, Geordie's a Newcastle fan.
Newcastle.
But he's the biggest football channel. Besides, Mark is second now.
Yeah, do you listen to True Geordie?
Yeah, I love him.
Oh, you actually like him?
His interviews on his actual main channel, he's interviewed Louis Theroux, Jordan Peterson.
Why can't we interview these
Dude,
people?
he's amazing.
We'll get there.
He's like, besides Joe Rogan, he's the biggest podcast on the internet.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
huge.
yeah.
Just don't make fun of religion, man. We'll get
Yes.
there.
Yeah,
Paddy
we
the
don't like-
Baddie would body Paul. Paddy the Baddie, I don't like him because he's from Liverpool.
From Liverpool.
He's a scouser.
It's
UFC.
talking about Liverpool and McGregor's trying to buy it.
I hope he does. That's what John said.
Yeah, because he's not that rich and they'll
That'd
can't buy
be
anyone.
shit. Exactly. Do you know why he
He's
wants
not that
Do
rich.
you know why? Yeah, he's not. Do you know why he wants to buy
He'll take
Liverpool?
all his money to get it, and then what?
You know why he wants to buy Liverpool? I
Yeah,
reckon
Why?
he doesn't have enough money to buy a real club. The club that he supports.
Ooh. Any Liverpool supporters out there?
No, but it's true though. He doesn't have the
Reborn?
money.
Reborn, come on.
There's Reborn can, and whatever anyone can say. Liverpool are not worth as much money as Man United.
Nah,
No club.
not
worthy
even
of.
half.
Yeah, but that
And
doesn't
he's a
mean...
Man United fan. It's a fucking disgrace that he wants to
What's
own
Liverpool going for? At least
Maybe
a
he wants to
bill.
like dismantle them.
Wouldn't Liverpool at least be 1 or 2 billion?
Probably $1 billion.
Where's McGregor
He's
getting a
not getting
billion?
there. He's a bullshit artist. McGregor
The
said
guy's
to
probably got 100 mil. He could probably.
Reeves.
together.
Reeves said, "Well, that's just rude."
That is rude,
Listen,
man.
I meant it in the fact that he's a United fan
KP
and
don't
he
give a
doesn't have the
shit.
money.
Why would he come out and say that just for
Yeah.
publicity?
Do you know why? No, I said this to you because
'Cause it's
Conor McGregor is so scared of becoming irrelevant, bro. Because he's fucking irrelevant now.
Have you seen how big he is now? He's gone to
Dude,
like,
do you know why? He's a shit UFC fighter now.
Didn't he get knocked out last?
Yeah, by twice in a row. And then he turned around and goes, he'll beat the Australian. He goes, I'll smash Volkanovski. And everyone goes, go do it. And then he's like, he just shut up. Because Volkanovski will destroy him.
Yeah.
Like he's so irrelevant now, no one cares about it.
Mm.
And he just,
He was good for what he was back in the day.
but
But
that's what I mean, it's irrelevant. Like,
He's
that's
old
what-
now, man.
He's not old. He's 34, bro.
34. He can still fight.
The guy looks like he's 45.
Have you seen how big he is? He's put on size.
Is he?
Yeah.
Do you think Izzy's time in the UFC is coming up? I think that the Australian beat him last fight, man. Robert Whittaker. And I think the whole world actually believes that it was rigged.
Yeah.
Robert Whittaker beat Izzy, so I think his time is coming. If he fights Whittaker again, he'll lose.
Apparently, Islam might not be fighting Volkanovski now.
Because he knows he'll lose.
That's not why.
I reckon.
It's
Why?
because there's another.
If
there's
they
ano-
shook hands on it, why would he back
no,
out?
there's another
Look,
fight happening.
we've shaken. Oh, we're gonna fight.
No,
And then he
there's,
goes, "Oh, I'm not gonna fight him now."
there's
Pussy.
another fight happening in this
Pussy.
division.
Yeah.
And like, whoever wins that becomes number one contender.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
So I don't know.
I reckon he's scared of him because he knows now, man, that it's a
I
tough
don't know.
fight for him. Listen, Chris goes, he's a wrestler, right? That's what will be good.
Mm.
But Volkanovski, he was a tradie and he was a plumber,
Yeah.
right? And he was a rugby player. What do rugby players' main goal in life? Don't take me down. And he's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
height, shorter than me,
Yeah.
dealing with blokes that are 6'5" trying to wrestle him. What's 150? What's a 70 kilo bloke gonna do?
I'm just saying, if Islam got him on the ground,
Yeah, but if
it would
Volk
be.
gets him with a fist, he's gone.
Oh yeah, of course.
He's gone.
Yeah, but that's with anyone, really.
But he does it to everyone. He's
He's good. He's good.
He has to go up a division because there's no one in his division that can fight
There
him.
was one fight I saw Volkanovski fight, and he was going toe to toe with this bloke.
Yeah, Holloway fought him 3 times in a row, but he admitted.
He went all the way.
Yeah,
like, he went all
he
the
did.
way.
But then after the third fight, he come out and admitted. He goes, "I got drug tested at the night before the second fight at 3 a.m. in the morning. I didn't even sleep." And he goes, "And I still won." He goes, "But I didn't tell you to use it as an excuse until I beat him again."
What a legend.
He's a beast.
Oh, look, I like him. I don't know. I just got something with wrestlers, I guess, because I've always had that wrestling.
Why do you like Islam, man? He's Khabib's little boy.
I like him, man. I like them all, man.
You can't like them all. Do you like
No, I
McGregor?
don't.
Do you like McGregor?
No, I don't know McGregor.
He's a nice guy.
Is he? Is he really a nice guy? Someone
Ah.
should-
Nah, he's not. He's a dick.
He's a showman.
He's a show pony.
But he's
man.
not. But the thing is, he tries to do the Muhammad Ali stuff, get in people's heads,
Yeah.
and then when that stopped working, he started losing fights.
Yeah.
I used to like that other UFC fighter, like the bald head bloke back in the day.
Liddell, Chuck Liddell,
Yeah.
he was a beast. Until he got old, he was an animal.
Yeah, he was good.
Chuck Liddell's freak. He was a beast.
But UFC is good. Getting-
Such a nice guy, Chris, because you like everyone going at me, says.
I'm a nice guy, yeah. I'm the nicest guy that you would know.
You don't like everyone in wrestling, though.
But we won't go there. Anyway, you know, since Johnny G's here, right?
Mm.
Do you have those hot chips?
Hot chips.
Do you have the hot chip packet?
Oh, yeah. Do you want to
gotta-
have one tonight?
You got to give one to John.
Are
Try.
you
it.
serious?
Without a drink, and I'm not getting up now. Next time we'll get it.
I got no drink.
I'll get it
Yeah,
next
but
time.
that's the whole funny part.
Would
about it.
Chris C do a ring announcement?
What do you mean?
Like, would you be a ring announcer, like Bruce Buffer?
And weighing in at 155
Oh,
pounds in the blue corner, Chris C.
That sounds like the Watcher.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how they do it. They're like,
Weighing in at 155 pounds,
and then you got to scream.
657 Boulevard.
657 Boulevard.
I just like Rey Mysterio, Denwell says.
Apparently doing a watch too.
They have to, because the whole now would be shit. If they don't do a season 2, it's
They
shit.
can't do a Watcher 2 because there's no Watcher 2.
Well, they're doing it.
They're gonna just make up the story. They said.
Oh, they have to make up the
They
story,
have
yeah.
to.
How can you say they're not doing it when they're doing it?
Nah, because like because it's a true story. You can't
Well,
you can't say the true story. Then.
Based.
Based.
You've got the
So it
word,
means
you've got the word
nothing.
Yeah, but
based.
base, you can't turn around and
You
go,
know,
oh, no, this is based on a true story.
Talking about Hollywood, there was a massive thing that happened in Hollywood. What they're doing, The Watcher, Henry Cavill walked on The Witcher, and he got replaced by the Australian.
What do you mean walked on The Witcher?
He's finished shooting season 3.
Yeah.
And season 4.
Oh, he walked off the set.
Well, no, he's not doing. He's been replaced by Liam Hemsworth, and everyone's losing it.
Liam Hemsworth.
He's terrible, man. He's
when you change
younger,
actors like that, it stops up the whole series.
Yeah, it's done. It will be done. But there's a petition out already to cancel the whole show.
What's Liam Hemsworth done? Wasn't he in
Hunger Games?
No, you can't use him. Man.
Maybe
It's Chris Hemsworth underachieving little brother, bro.
Maybe he's asking for too much money. I don't know.
No, it's not. It's because everyone hates The Rock now.
Oh.
Because The Rock got him to go back as Superman, and it fucked with his schedule, and now everyone hates The Rock.
Because everyone's love Witcher.
Yeah, because Witch is better than Superman. Superman's shit.
No one's going to watch The Witcher now.
Superman's shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's a shit character. Like,
It's
I
hard to
love
make a
Superman.
good Superman
exactly.
movie.
Because
It's hard.
You're not going to watch The Watcher now, are you? I mean The Watcher, The Witcher.
I won't watch season 4 because I don't like Liam Hemsworth.
Well, I was
It's
going
like the Punisher. Like if the Punisher, remember the Punisher?
Yeah.
If it wasn't that lead character, and I collect comics, it wouldn't have been as good.
Nah, he was good.
John Bernthal's champion.
He was
Which
good.
one? Is it the one with Travolta?
No,
No, that's a movie. That's good with Tom.
Here's
But the series, the Netflix series,
he's the guy who played Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah,
John-
he's
John
good.
Berthel.
Yeah, he's
And the
really
Punisher was amazing.
good.
Because
Yeah,
of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Rick
he was.
Grimes' best friend.
Yeah, and like so if that
Rick
you know,
Grimes. You're watching it, aren't you?
He
right?
said-
Yeah, it's the best.
Don't at me said, yeah, no one can like Chris Benoit because you said you don't like all wrestlers.
I like Chris Benoit.
You lie.
Chris
Don't say
reminds
you like
Chris
him.
reminds me of Eugene.
I don't like
from,
what he did. I liked him as a wrestler.
Yeah, that's good content.
Chris, you remind me of Eugene from Walking Dead.
I remind myself of
That's why Cavill walked away.
who Eugene.
Eugene.
Do you remember Eugene, the wrestler?
Eugene was wild.
He was wild.
Kerry's Glenn.
Terry's Glenn.
Kerry's
I
Glenn.
never seen it.
you Rick.
I never seen it.
No, I'm not Rick.
Johnny's guy.
You're Negan.
When we do the Galaxy
We're all
Quest,
naked.
when we do the Galaxy Quest screen reading, Johnny's guy. John's doing Guy.
Oh my God, Guy. But Guy is the best. I'm flattered to be Guy.
Guy is the best.
Guy
He's a
is
legend.
the
It's-
Rob is going to be Dr. Lazarus.
Yeah,
Oh,
have
he
to
is.
be.
George can be like Tep. And I'll go,
Where-
on Tep,
Where
on.
does George exist? I don't even know if the guy.
George, he'll only come for Galaxy Quest. He like quit us.
He hasn't been on the show or on the podcast
So-
for over probably a year.
He doesn't come in the chat because he's not on the show.
Yeah, guys, 1-800. Where is George?
No one will know. You'll never find him. Nah,
Who's
agreed,
Who's
Chris.
George?
Liked him before Eddie passed away. Don't at me says.
Yeah,
Liked
yeah.
him
Like
before
it's a
Eddie
great,
passed away.
like one of the best wrestlers that ever lived. But yeah, what he did was unforgivable.
Nothing on Simon Dean, man.
Simon Dean was a beast. Remember when he came into the Royal Rumble and he started warming
the
up,
best.
and like 6 contestants came in, and then he got in, and I think it was Brock Lesnar just grabbed him. And threw him.
Oh my god, dude.
Hey, his facial expression.
That was wild. Simon Dean was wild.
Simon Dean.
Now,
Dean.
since we've talked about, we've just been shooting the breeze. The real topic we came here for tonight, John mentioned it to me, and I said to Chris, "Well, let's go with this."
Oh yes.
So we've gone with, what's the real reason Elon bought Twitter and the whole thing with it? What do you think of it?
Well, he says it's to give speech back to the people. That's why he bought it. That's his main reason.
So he went in, didn't he sack the CEO within like 20 minutes?
I think he went in there with what? With
He didn't, he
pile
didn't
of
go in
money.
with it. Well, they said he went in with a briefcase and he like sacked 90 people.
That's the best.
Yeah, he
But listen, that's hearsay. I don't know.
he actually did sack like 4 high executives.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
But thousands have been sacked though.
Yeah, thousands, yeah. Don't at me says Gold Dust was wild too.
Goldust.
Gold Dust was Dusty Rhodes'
Mate,
son.
Goldust is still wild.
That's Cody Rhodes' older brother.
Yeah.
Is that Goldust and the Boogeyman the same person?
No,
No.
Boogeyman was like black guy. But
What,
Gold
didn't
Dust,
someone play 2 people like that?
yeah, maybe like Umaga played 2 people.
Umaga.
He was Umaga and he was the
He was Rosie.
Rosie.
What about the big bloke, the Kai? What's his name? The Supreme? No.
Supreme Kai.
supreme leader.
No, you know the
Supreme
7 foot
leader.
something guy. He couldn't speak
Great
English.
Khali.
The Great
Great
Khali.
Khali, yeah. I think his body just couldn't keep
he
up with
alive
it.
still?
Yeah, I just think he couldn't.
He was
Once
a
he got
freak.
over 40,
He
he
was
was
a
done.
freak.
7'3".
Oh my god.
Have we gone off topic already?
Power only.
Jeez.
Rob says power only. You don't buy a losing business.
Well,
Well, that's the thing. That's probably why he got rid of so many people, because it's like losing so much money, so he had to get rid of everyone.
The
how
thing
does
is,
social media make money? Just off advertising? That's it?
Yeah, probably.
Well, they sponsor things, don't they? Because Twitter comes up on like EPL and things like that. They must sponsor.
Yeah, but that's giving money. That's giving money.
But that gives them, obviously they get something back.
You know that blue tick
Yeah, I guess so.
on Twitter? I think Elon wants to put, you have to pay to keep that now.
Yeah,
The
you
tick.
do.
Oh, like
The blue tick,
like,
certification.
certified,
Yeah,
certified.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a pay option now where you can do stuff as well on Twitter, but I don't know much about it. Do you guys know anything about it?
Listen, Elon gets every time before he owned Twitter, every time he used to tweet, it was the most viral tweet going around. So I don't even know why he wants to own it. Like, it was so powerful for him.
Him and Donald Trump, man. And Donald's back.
Donald's back because they copped it in the election midterms. Today, the midterms went with Biden and everyone's losing.
I thought it was because Elon took over Twitter.
Maybe,
Yeah, he can come back.
Well, he bought it for $44 billion.
Wow.
Is it right that you have to buy your verified tick?
Yes, it's
Reborn
right.
saying.
Yeah,
No,
you
he's
do.
saying, is it right though?
Oh, is it right?
I think it's like $8 a month.
Is that just for that, or is there any other perks for $8? That's a lot of money for like just a tick.
It's almost like a Netflix
So
subscription.
Rob says, but Musk rehired all of them back.
Oh, really?
And
wages.
needed their skills. Maybe he sacked them because I'll give you
I'll give you 10 grand less.
less a year each.
And you have to pay for your tick.
That's wild.
I don't know, man. Elon just is being Elon, I think.
Well, listen, I said this to Chris before, so I'll ask you both. The way I put it was, if you like you go on a YouTube channel and if you like the video, you give it a like, right? If you had to like or dislike Elon, where do you go?
I'd probably like him. I don't.
Would you like him? Me, I'm not neither. I'm just like, yeah.
Well, he's an interesting guy.
Yeah, he's out there.
Yeah.
He's a bit of an out there guy.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
When he talks, when Chris imitates him, it's hilarious.
He's trying to get us to Mars and shit like that. You know what I mean?
No, I like Chris when he's like, he scares me when he's like, oh yeah, androids are going to take over the world and they're going to have guns and just walking through the streets. And you're like, well, how does he know this shit?
He talks very timidly.
Yeah, it's like, how does he know this shit, bro?
I think he's an alien.
So
but-
John said he'll like him. You give him a like?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I like that he wants to, bring free speech. So people like, Tate and Donald Trump, love him or hate him, if they got something to say, they should be able to say it. So, to get those kind of people back and have free speech. But then again, I was listening to someone say, how far can you go with free speech, when it becomes hate? So I understand what they're saying, but
True Geordie's an example of free speech. You can't go too far.
No, well, that's not free speech. That's
it's hate speech, isn't it?
nah. Well, yeah, it's. Listen, there's free speech, like John's saying, to a degree. Once you start, because a racist person could turn around and go, "Well, I want to have free speech, and you're a so and so, you're a so and so."
You can show a little bit of disrespect, but you can't go.
You can't go over the line.
There is a line.
Yeah, definitely
a line.
I have my opinion with politics, so I'll keep shut, Genmore says. And then Don't At Me says, Genmore, brother, say whatever you want. Reeves says, for the price of Tesla, you'd think it would be built better.
Oh,
For the price of a Tesla.
so Teslas aren't built
Are they a
well?
bit Hess, are they?
Always wanted one.
I've always wanted one too.
Why? Every time I see a Tesla when I'm in my V8, I dump it next to it.
They're pretty quick though, the Teslas, man.
they're right.
They're pretty quick for electric.
Dude,
I
one of
just
the fastest production cars in the world at the moment is a hybrid, is electric.
I just want to get a Tesla.
I saw Ferrari in the Harley Street there in the show shop.
Yeah,
and
they've
it was
done half-half.
half.
Yeah, so what it is, it's like
Doesn't
a
that
half...
take the shine off
No,
the
because
Ferrari?
what
though?
happens was the petrol runs the electricity. So it flies, bro.
Yeah, but you got electric Ferrari, man.
I agree, but they got to be up with the times, don't they?
If you can afford 250 grand,
You just get a normal Ferrari.
I'm sure you just get a normal Ferrari.
250, you reckon, Ferrari?
That's ridiculous.
I don't think it's two. I reckon more.
I think maybe that's the base model.
It'd be just like
That's
you
the base model.
don't get rear view.
Is there a
mirrors.
base model?
You don't get rear
Like
view
a Ferrari
mirrors.
S or something?
They don't give you a steering wheel.
I just got to go charge up my Ferrari. Doesn't that just
You
sound
can't
wrong?
mod a Tesla. Don't at me. Says I agree.
Well, that's what I want. I would like to get a Tesla. So there's charging stations that are on the road.
There's not that
I'd like
many.
to go
is
to
there?
one of those charging stations, just plug it in, and see what happens.
How long do you have to wait?
I don't know.
Electric
sit
cars
there for
are
half-
weird, bro.
Sit there for half a
Electric
day.
cars are weird.
But-
You're in it and it's so quiet. It's like
But the thing is, they're only for cities, so you can't really go far with them because.
Technology will get better. Though.
Oh
technology.
yeah, but not at the moment. You can't go to bloody. Could you go to? Oh, you could go to Victor, but you couldn't go
They
to
got
like.
charging stations there.
You
You know
couldn't.
they
Yeah, but
reckon-
you couldn't go to Melbourne.
They reckon in the future they'll change the paint to be solar absorbed.
Maybe.
Oh yeah.
So you won't even know your car's got solar energy because of the
But are the oil companies going to really allow that to happen?
Well, what if we run out of oil?
Yeah, like oil's not infinite, man.
We won't run out of oil, not
How do you
anytime soon. No, we won't.
Yeah, but we have to at one
There's so much oil.
stage.
How much oil?
Yeah,
is it?
when, man?
It's
Like
not-
years.
It's
Why
not
do
an
you believe
endless.
that,
It's
then?
not an endless tap.
I don't know. I don't think we're ever going to run out of oil. Not anytime soon, anyway.
Do you think they'll just do? Remember how back in the day there was obviously leaded fuel, and then it became unleaded.
Yeah.
I remember when they were changing to unleaded, they were like, "Oh my god, no leaded fuel," and then it was like it never existed.
Yeah.
Like it's weird.
Remember, heaps of people had gas tanks in the back of their boots.
Yeah.
Maybe, Elon's going to do something
A
evil.
modded Hyundai Getz would lick a Tesla. Don't at me says.
You know what they
I
get?
don't know about that.
Seriously?
Damn, just plug in some double A's. Laugh my ass off.
Like you could have said any
YouTube-
other car then, but you
Yeah, I
said
know.
one they gets.
Laughing my ass off. YouTube literally tried filtering my words. I couldn't say Amazon, he said. They was trying to correct him from writing Amazon on YouTube. Yeah, but they don't like each other, man.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Listen, I don't know the whole Tesla thing. Like,
I want to drive one before I buy.
I've driven an electric car in GTA, and it's really quiet.
So to buy a Tesla, it's just all online. You don't. I think there's no shop.
Don't know.
It
Not
gets
sure.
delivered somewhere.
There's no shop?
No, I don't believe so. I believe you just got to order online and it gets delivered to you
Oh, that's
somewhere.
cool.
Yeah.
You know how you get fossil fuel and oil? Question mark. Genwell says mining, which has ramifications to the climate.
That's right. Go electric, people.
I got a V8.
Yeah, but what happens? What happens when all
Diesel
the,
petrol.
Yeah, but hold on a sec. When the batteries all go shit and you got to throw them out, where's the batteries go?
We get to the dump. That's gonna
Well,
just pollute
Yeah,
the
that's
earth.
not good for the environment
Mel-
either.
Didn't a certain Mel Gibson movie show all this, like in the 70s, like Mad Max? Like they just went and the V8s just ruled.
I could survive a zombie apocalypse, but not Mad Max.
V8s just ruled. V8s just became king. You had a V8, you were the king.
Mad
Yeah,
Max
true.
just looks overheated all the time.
It was in. It was,
Man, that
in,
looks wild.
it was in Port Hedland.
I don't know. The heat's too much.
Broken Hill, man. What do you expect?
Everyone would smell.
Everyone smells.
$2,000 one person helicopter for me. No pilot's license required. What?
Who's flying with no helicopter?
Rob says $2,000 one person helicopter. No pilot's license required.
Is that right?
Oh, so you can hire a helicopter for $2,000,
Or you can buy it.
or you could buy
Oh,
it.
92,000. Sorry, one person helicopter. So you buy it. 92,000. No pilot's
Oh,
license
yeah,
required.
I trust myself doing that.
I'll be dead.
I was like, oh, KP, I'm coming to your house with my helicopter.
Doesn't rock up. I just. Oh, get the helipad, man.
Sean hasn't been here for a while. Look outside, there's like a cloud of smoke down the road.
Get the helipad.
I stuffed up the landing.
Oh yeah, I shot the takeoff, man. I'll be
Jeez.
done. That's 92 grand. You can get a helicopter.
I reckon I'll just buy it and leave it in my backyard.
But dude, there's some cars more expensive than that.
Yeah, you can buy a quarter of a Ferrari.
But like, yeah, not even. I don't think a good Ferrari is
If
like,
you were rich, would you even buy a sports car like that?
yes,
Or would
Ferrari.
you go
I'd have a Ferrari.
Bugatti?
I'd have both if I was rich. But Bugatti's
What
a
the-
Ferrari has more prestige.
What does Andrew Tate said? Show me your Bugatti.
Yeah, but Andrew Tate wants the Bugatti because he's a dick measurer
Yeah.
and it's the fastest car. But a Ferrari is more prestigious than a Bugatti.
Bugatti.
Oh,
Bugatti
way
sounds
more-
wild. doesn't
Ferrari's
it?
the most it's the king, man. You know, it's like
Is Lambo like the tag version of the rich guy?
Lamborghini is like it's the out there. Like Ferrari is well engineered. Lamborghini is just like full bore. Like
Yeah.
it's out
I've
there.
never been obsessed with a Lambo.
I'd have one if I was rich. Ferrari. I'd have
The one that
I'll
Batman
probably-
drives is killer.
I'll probably pick a Ferrari over a Lambo.
Yeah,
though.
me too. I
Yeah.
agree.
Chris going Lambo, I can feel it.
True, but did you know?
Got Skyline.
Did you know a
Skyline.
Prius? Skyline over a Ferrari.
That's the most.
Yeah.
That's the most
If you were
Aussiest
rich-
thing I've
Why
heard.
would you buy?
If you were rich,
No, we're
you'd
talking
pick
when
a
you're rich,
Skyline
man.
over a
Yeah.
Ferrari. What, an
Oh.
R35?
I'd kill you in my Ferrari.
R35
Do
like
you know the new Skyline?
V spec.
Do you know the new
V-spec,
Skyline? None
V-
of the R35.
V
crap ones.
Malacca.
The new Skyline is the
Yeah.
fastest takeoff car in the world.
Yeah, I know.
Like
Why-
takeoff.
Why would I buy a Ferrari if that thing could beat it?
It doesn't beat it, just take
Because,
off.
bro, I'm driving a
I don't think it
Ferrari.
beats it in a quarter mile.
I'm
It's just
driving a
take off.
Ferrari, and you're driving a Nissan.
Exactly.
I'd put a bit of NOS on, mate. It'd be
It's like-
fine.
Go,
Dude.
go
Fast
drive.
and Furious, man.
Go
No,
drive.
but
your
you know what?
Nissan.
I don't. I'm like, if I was rich, right, I'd rather have a car that's not modified. Modified's a bit
Yeah.
toolish if you're rich.
It takes away the shine.
Yeah.
stock
You have a
standard, man.
Skyline over a Ferrari.
Yeah, so I'm like that.
Please get this man a drink.
Hey,
I have a drink.
dude, that's terrible, man.
What are you drinking?
I'm a nice guy.
How come I'm going to drink?
Because you
After
came 20 seconds late.
True, but did you know a Prius has been around the world twice before? It hits the road, kind of misses the point of being
How
green.
come we don't have Priuses here?
We do.
do we?
Toyota Prius. Yeah.
Is that the one they pay out in America all the time?
Yeah. Prius.
You know what? If I was rich, I wouldn't buy a Ferrari. I'd buy one of those supercars. You know those crazy supercars?
That can't go on the road and just have in your garage.
No, you can go on the road.
Which one?
Can.
That's what I'm saying. Ferrari is a supercar.
I don't know, but that.
Bugatti's a hyper.
Why,
that's-
why are you
yeah,
in a supercar? You're going to sit in a roll cage all uncomfortable, like?
Nah, man. Have
You
you
just
seen
go
that
from
lady,
one-
that super blondie,
You go from one
and
extreme
she
to
does all
another.
those supercars?
No.
One of those.
I'm a Melbourne Victory fan, and in this Melbourne Victory group page,
Melbourne Victory.
they're all complaining there's nothing to do at Adelaide. Someone told them to go to Glenelg.
Yeah, why
You
not?
know what, man? I hate when people go, "Oh, there's nothing to do in Adelaide."
There is
What's it to do in Melbourne? Tell me what's the Tell me what's the.
Well, it has more shot the city.
It does,
thing.
man. Like
If you go to Melbourne City to Adelaide City,
What day is it
Okay,
today?
it's bigger,
It's
but what?
Thursday. It's Thursday, right? Go to our city right now.
yeah, and go to Melbourne
Then
City.
go to
Melbourne City
Melbourne.
will be going off. Melbourne City's bigger, bro.
They have justice for what they're saying. Man. We are the city of churches. We just pray.
I think Adelaide's.
It depends what you're coming for,
I
bro.
reckon Adelaide's actually happening heaps, man.
Because you've molded in Adelaidean. We love it how we are.
That's right. Jess says, "Where are you going with the speed though? If you buy the supercar."
no way.
Good point.
Malala.
Yeah, but I just have a
Malala.
no, but I wouldn't get a Ferrari if I was
Coming
rich,
in the back of Victor.
I wouldn't get a Ferrari for the speed. I'd get a Ferrari for the prestige. But you know, it can't be a luxury. I'd probably get like a Bentley.
I'll
Continental.
get a-
I've always loved the Japanese cars.
Just get a
about
Ferrari
Bentley? Have
and
you
just
seen
go
Bentley?
down
The new
Rundle
Bentley?
Street.
Ferrari
5Ks now.
paying what? How
Yeah,
much?
but
is
you're
a Ferrari?
rich. That's the point of if you were rich.
Yeah,
I
man.
still don't know. I probably wouldn't get one.
What
Chris-
about a Bentley? Have you seen
Chris
a
still
Bentley?
get a Nissan Skyline.
I
I
know, it's
would.
terrible.
I would.
So weird.
Why
I'd
is
have-
that weird?
It is because you're rich. I'm driving a Ferrari. You're driving a Nissan.
Reeb,
Who cares? It's just a brand.
It is.
Reeves reckons I'd have an AC Cobra. Keep your Ferraris and Lambos.
Yeah.
AC Cobra has the same motor that my car has, bro.
That sounds
Well,
even
you
more.
know,
That
get-
sounds even more tag.
It's got the same motor as my SS.
I'll get a GT XY.
Look, if you're super rich, you can only drive a Ferrari, Bugatti, Lambo,
I agree. Rolls
Who
Royce,
said that? Johnny G.
Bentley,
Johnny G said that.
Bentley or Rolls Royce.
or Rolls
And they
Royce.
fly. The new
You
ones
might get
fly.
away with an Aston
All right,
Martin.
man, I'm gonna bring new like prestige
You
to
can't.
the world rich.
If you're a millionaire, you ain't driving a fucking
See,
Nissan.
Rob says Aston Martin or Maserati, but Maserati is
Probably
Ferrari's baby company.
Yeah.
So I'd just go for the.
Rob, settle down with the Maseratis.
No, Aston Martins are nice.
Why go for a car that I can get something cheaper that's quicker?
Yeah, but you're rich.
Why
It doesn't
is it
care about
quicker?
the cheaper man.
What do you mean? It is quicker,
Ferrari 458.
dude.
is not-
Their Skyline is as quick as the Ferraris.
The
They
Bugatti,
are.
we could just get a Bugatti if you're rich. It's the quickest car in the world.
It's not in the world
It is. It's the top speed, non-modified car. Is the quickest car.
right now.
Just get the biggest.
It's like 400 kilometers.
Look it up. Look it up.
Get the biggest.
I think
Hummer
it got
you
beaten
can
by
and
the Kennesaw, but it's like
drive
that's a
over
lame
people.
Swedish one. I'm with
Yeah.
Rob. Just says I'm with you, Chris. Don't at me. Says listen,
Oh my
but like
God,
Reeb
just
said about the
Nissans.
Cobra, a Cobra
I
or
don't
like,
even know what a copper is.
like a Cobra or a Mustang. I've got that motor already.
Might as well get a Kia Stinger.
No, but do you know what I mean? Like my car
They're
has
nice.
a 5.7 liter in it. What's that? Why would I get a Mustang?
Dude, do you know nice? You know how
They fly.
expensive V specs are?
How expensive?
Like we're talking like $200,000 for
Yeah,
a
no, but
for a
dude,
Nissan V.
listen, I'll give you an example. Like
200
let's
grand
say,
for a
let's say
Nissan?
all the Man United players,
Makes me
right?
sick.
They're all rocking up in Bentleys to the training ground. No one's rocking up in a Nissan Skyline.
Yeah, you're like the Bunnings of the rich group.
Bentleys.
Oh well,
You know what I mean? Like Rolls Royce.
I'm not saying Ferrari wouldn't be nice, but I'm just saying like I'll
Elon
prefer-
Musk ain't rocking up in a fucking Nissan.
Dude, what would you rather like if you went driving? Would you rather smash it? No, you can't really do that. I was gonna say like rather smash a Nissan or a Ferrari.
I'd
Smash.
rather crash the Nissan than a Ferrari.
Exactly.
Insurance would be next level. Yeah, but you're rich.
Probably die in a Ferrari crash. It's Hookie's crushed.
I like Porsches as well. I like Porsches.
See, you know what Porsches are? I honestly, this is my honest belief, right? Porsches are like a bit of a glorified Beetle, don't you reckon?
They are. They are. They're
If I ever got a Porsche, it'd be a classic Porsche.
yeah,
just,
I
just
agree.
an old
a
classic
90
Porsche.
like the one from Bad Boys, 911
Yeah,
Carrera.
classic-
you know what
Oh
I mean?
mate, that
That's
thing is a
classic.
a
weapon.
classic Porsche,
classic.
you know.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm not saying they're not nice. And the Ferrari's not nice, but I just like my Japanese
Like,
cars.
see, Rob is saying you're rich like that bloke that won 3.1 billion in the US Powerball, and you're gonna have a Skyline.
I will have a Skyline, sure.
But saying that, even if I was rich, I probably
But I
wouldn't
might have a
any
Ferrari.
I'm gonna have a Kluger.
cars. That's it. I have a
I'd rather you have a nice
Ford
house.
Ranger.
So Reeves says 4.2 litre V8 in a go-kart, essentially, JG. He's saying, he's talking about the Cobra, the little, they had it on Top Gear. Yeah, they're freakish.
I gotta check the Cobra out.
It's like
man.
a little, it's like a race car little thing, but it's got like a 4.2 litre V8 in it.
Wow.
It's a freak.
John-
Yeah, it's freak.
John, buy Nissan, far out.
I don't like the brand Nissan.
Doesn't like you, man.
Half of it to tax and to the rich. Again, we'll
It
say.
doesn't like you, John.
Half of it to tax and to the rich about the guy
Sorry,
winning the
Nissan.
Powerball.
I'm not paid by Nissan on this advert.
I mean,
Chris is.
I work for Nissan.
So it's
see-
getting paid.
Hey, Rob just gave some advice if anyone wins the Powerball, man.
What was
Because
the
he said 3.1 billion this guy won, and then Genwell said half of it to tax and to the rich, right?
Genwell
And then
wrong.
Rob said, not if I'm advising you.
Yeah, but in America you pay tax on lotto. I think
You
not
do
here.
here too, don't you? If you,
No,
if you
I
win
think-
it twice,
Yeah,
something like that.
first one's free. I think.
But Rob is saying,
But-
not if I'm advising you. So you get in touch with Rob if you win the lotto. Man.
Rob-
You win a lot.
Rob might know more than me. on
Yeah.
that, but
To be honest, there's a Holden HSV that sold for like 1.5 million, so price doesn't matter. Yeah, but that HSV is because Holden doesn't exist anymore, and it was probably a Brocky. That was probably a VKSS Brocky or a Tirana that is a classic. They're considered a classic now because Holden doesn't exist.
Tirana's worth a bit now.
The Brocky, Tirana SS, the original SS.
Forget about
You
it.
got one of
How
them?
about an XYGT?
Forget about it, man.
Forget about it.
Probably, yeah. But Holden don't exist.
Yeah, true.
And it's a Brocky. SS, the
Oh,
original
yeah.
SS. Like, my SS is worth money now.
Well, the GTs were worth like phase 3 genuine.
Yeah, but Ford
Over $1 million.
Ford is still the biggest car company in the world.
Well, yeah.
They're
Well,
just not here.
yeah, but no, they're here still.
But not,
They're
not
manufacturing.
manufacturing.
No. Well, all
You know why
manufacturing-
Fords are the best? You buy a new Ford, they're manufactured in Germany. They're killer. The
Really?
best. Yeah, like the new Ford sedans. They're like, and that's why they bomb. That's why they fly.
What about the Rangers?
That I'm not sure about the like the Utes and that, but like the sedans, like the new G6E and that. That's why it flies. Turbo. It's like made over there.
Germans know this stuff.
Oh, they're the best with it.
Oh,
They make all the Ferraris, Bugattis anyway.
Mm.
So you like Japanese cars? I do like Japanese
Chris
cars.
does.
Yeah, I do. I like them.
Oh, here you go, John. Reeves said he put a picture in Discord of the Cobra.
Is that it there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
And it's got like a 4.2
yeah.
litre V8 just fly. It's the one that the 911 supposedly beats.
That reminds me
In
of
Bad
the
Boys.
Cruel Intentions car.
You remember the Bad
Cruel
Boys?
intentions.
Do you remember Bad Boys? The 911 supposedly beat that car when it really wouldn't beat that car. At the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, it's a nice looking car.
Yeah,
It's like one of those classic cars.
yeah, they're nice.
Yeah,
take
classic
take
cars
your
are
wife
killer.
for a Sunday cruise.
Japanese cars, man.
I like Japanese cars. I've always liked them. So I used to have a Skyline years ago.
Would you rather a Harley or a Japanese bike?
Harley or it depends what you want. A Harley is like a V8.
Hmm.
Probably Harley.
A Japanese bike is like a turbo, like a little fast thing. But I'd have a Harley.
Harleys are cool.
Harleys look cool, don't they?
Choppers are cool.
Choppers are cool.
But you know what? To be honest, can I be honest?
Hey,
If it doesn't have 4 wheels, it shouldn't be on the road.
I agree.
I'm too scared to ride
Yeah,
a
that's what I'm
bike.
saying. That's what
I'll
I'm
kill myself on the
Yeah,
bike.
if it doesn't have 4 wheels, it shouldn't be on the
It,
road.
it,
kill myself
it
on
got
the
in when I meant to go that fast.
No, that's right. We're not supposed to. No.
I don't know why. I don't know why. If it doesn't have 4 wheels, I don't want to go on it on a road.
You went to the Koreans and the...
There you go. The jazz man has rocked up and said Japanese all the way.
Oh my god, the jazz
There
man.
you go, guys. See,
Reborn says a Hayabusa. See, they're too fast for me.
He's
man.
another Korean that doesn't go too fast.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely. And he's only half. He's only half.
He's only half.
Hayabusa Reeves, they fly. See, I wouldn't go. Like, that's just. I'd go on it if someone else riding it. I wouldn't ride it, bro.
Yeah.
I'll let someone else do it.
what do you reckon Elon drives?
But imagine he drives.
I don't think he drives anything too.
Imagine
shit.
he
Imagine he drive a Skyline.
Imagine he
Oh
drove a
my
V8.
God.
Like, you remember, apparently in London, Roman Abramovich used to drive around in a V-dub Golf that was worth like $2,000. And he's a billionaire.
Wow.
Well, because it was small in the city.
Well, there you go. And he's still alive. And the Leicester guy took a helicopter. He's not.
Levitating cars all the way, Genwell says.
Levitating.
Slow and steady is the Icarian way, Yanni says.
It
Is the way.
It's the Icarian way.
You should see how slow.
So what did the Mandalorian say? This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Jimmy drives his car pretty slow.
Jimmy, yeah. Jimmy,
But when he does go fast, you like shoot yourself because you don't know if you can handle
You send Jim a message, you reply in 6 hours.
He replied 6 hours.
That's a quick
Wait,
response.
can you imitate Julian for Don't At Me?
Alright, really?
But you got to do it the way you did it the other day.
Well, man, like, I just got a job. I just live for a white man, and my heart cuts now. The best man.
My ribs.
Like, how much does that cost, man?
You know, we were begging him.
Jimmy is wild, man.
We were begging him to have that hot chip, and he wouldn't do it.
He
Man.
wouldn't do it?
No.
I want to see John have it, man. Where is it?
I need a drink,
Where's Krillin, man?
Mate, we'll get it. He doesn't drive. He just teleports. Reeves says.
Why don't you just get up and get a drink, man?
Dude, it's pretty far away.
What if we just quickly intermission?
No,
No,
he
you can go get it.
Yeah,
I'm going to make myself coffee.
he doesn't have to intermission to do it. He can just get up.
Oh, fair enough.
We're out of drinks.
Listen,
Alfred?
we went complete off topic. We started talking about Sky Hess. Rice burners, isn't that what we used to call them here? You know, like when you're in Hindley Street, you're like, oh, rice burner to like the skylines. Because they were Japanese.
That's so
guys.
lame.
Chris would
It's a lame
so
pay.
lame.
That's the lamest pay.
You probably would put
That
neon
is so
lights
lame.
all over your skin.
Would you have neon
skyline.
lights?
He would, man, with neon skyline.
Can we get a quick? Can we get a quick 1-800? Don't at me, sir.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
And he's cracking up. Elon arrived on Earth.
Wait, he
in
wants a
turbo
1-800?
UFO, Jazzman says.
Is this what he wants?
Yeah,
Is it?
1-800. Elon arrived on Earth in a turbo UFO.
Did he?
Do you think? You know, I've asked you this before. If they were real, man, do you think he's reptilian?
Yes.
Have you seen him with his top off? He's got this massive
Why would
chest.
I see him with his top
Got
off?
a massive.
He's actually got a massive
What do you mean,
chest.
like Jack?
Nah,
like-
just like weird.
Oh, like wide.
Looks like Johnny Bravo, but weird.
He's definitely a reptilian.
That's
Yeah.
reptilian.
No, look it
100%.
up. Quickly get Elon Musk. He was in Greece at the time.
He's in Greece.
He was, yeah.
The movie or the country?
No, he was just on holiday.
Oh, he's on holiday.
In the movie.
Imagine he was like,
He's like a.
back when he was a nobody, he was like with John Travolta.
Yeah.
You're the one that I want.
He's not even that old, man. Is he that old? How old is he?
He's in his 50s, isn't he?
No, he's not.
Hey, Elon.
He's
First of
like
all,
our age.
first of all,
Our age.
Yeah.
Well, for one, me and John aren't older than you.
first of all, what parent calls their son Elon? What they forget to come up with a name?
It's
Is
a
that
rep- it's
is
a
that proper
it's a
name? I've never
reptilian
heard-
name.
I've never heard Elon before.
It's a reptilian name.
Well, how old do you reckon he is?
He's like in his 40s.
Quickly get a picture of Elon
So he's older.
on holiday in
He's
Greece.
51.
Oh, I thought he was younger.
Check out holidaying in Greece. Elon is
Well,
wild.
there you go, ladies and gentlemen. 51 years old.
I wonder if they show his bare chest.
Pick images.
Oh my god.
Well, that's reptilian chest.
Look,
That's a bit reptilian.
That is a bit reptilian.
is that even him?
Yeah, that's him. He looks like his body's all one
He looks
size.
like a Michelin man.
Do you know? He looks like his body's just all one size. Like it's like
The
weird.
bottom left one, I reckon.
That one.
See, look at him.
He's
Look how it
like,
sticks out.
He's,
Oh my
like,
god, that's definitely
he's probably got a
reptilian.
bad back. He looks like he's got a bad back.
He's definitely a reptile. Elon, are you a lizard?
That's alright, as long as he's friendly.
Yeah, he's like that blue tongue lizard. They're friendly.
It's like a blue tongue lizard.
Reeb says no typing Elon Musk topless in Google, please.
Oh, we just did.
That's in his
We didn't
history
write
forever.
topless. We wrote Elon Musk in Greece.
Yeah,
Those
It
pictures
came
are
up
in
with
his,
him topless.
those pictures are in his history forever.
Elon does Greece.
That he's probably on like in Santorini on a yacht.
Imagine you
He
like
was.
It wouldn't have been.
imagine you go to Greece and you go to a beach and you see Elon and he's got his chest out. What would you do?
Dude, Elon he probably owns
Just
Greece
drink.
because he'd walk up to the Greeks and go, "Listen, I'm going to buy your country and get you out of debt." They'll go, "Yeah, no worries, man." They wouldn't care. They're like, "Yeah,
Well,
can we
he-
sit at our Guffanil and
I
make
thought you were
out
going to
that
buy
we
Man
work?"
United, Elon, but
Yeah.
you know.
They'll be like this. They'll be like, "Can we still sit at our Guffanil and work
Can we?
and make out that we're working?" You go, "No worries. Just, do whatever you want."
They were just like, scuss there, Malaga.
That's it.
Gus out of like a.
Get off, Doss. That's the best.
Nah, look. Did you see the footage of him going in? He was holding something like a.
Didn't he? Wasn't he holding a briefcase and he went in and he sacked like 90 people?
Nah, he was holding like a
That's wild.
kitchen sink or something.
Showy, have you got it?
No, I haven't got it.
Listen,
He was holding something. I don't know what he was.
The
And he
qu-
walked in and there was it.
the question that I put forward is, right, like, if you had the power Elon had, As if you wouldn't do the shit he's doing.
I'll do exactly what he did, but I'd go in with a suitcase with music going on, and I'd be like,
And just like
"You're fired.
Yeah. And you have to
You're
pay for
fired."
it.
If you're an Entourage one when he's singing and dancing, not firing people.
Dude, that
Oh.
video alone would get so much views and monetized. We'd be just making money forever.
Old Elon, lend us a mill, mate, Reeves says. And Genwell says Elon runs Greece, not the mafia.
Guys, if you can get Elon on in the chat right now,
That'd be the
that'd
best.
be great.
That'd be wild.
And maybe
Just imagine.
that he comes on.
That'd be wild.
That'd be so
That'd
funny.
be wild.
Yeah, what did you guys talking about Elon so much?
I'm reptilian. Here you go.
Listen, well, like I said,
He just shuts us
I think
down.
I asked you that question, like John was saying, to go in and do. If you had his power, wouldn't you do all the shit he does? I would.
Yeah,
Probably wouldn't
yeah.
buy Twitter. I'd buy Man United.
But I wouldn't
I'd
talk.
buy
I
Man
wouldn't
United.
talk like this. Yes, and I will do. It's gonna have
Would you-
AI. We're gonna have.
Would
lots
you
of
buy the Green Bay
repercussions.
Packers? Isn't that who you support?
The world is going to
Who does he
go.
support?
No, he'd buy Port Adelaide, I reckon.
Would you? But they don't. You can't buy them.
Elon
They're
does-
owned by the AFL.
Elon
You
does.
have to
look
buy the whole.
Can't you buy a
AFL.
football club?
Not AFL. They're not owned individually.
Elon
No,
does
we-
look like a Port supporter.
We had this argument, didn't we? I said football clubs should go down the road of Premier and let people own them.
Yeah.
And then there'll be no. It won't be. Oh, you're not winning a premiership for 60 years. You got money, mate. St Kilda might win a premiership.
Mm.
Let them. Let them.
Yeah, but there'll be other clubs that will be poor that won't win.
Why? Most of them have got.
Maybe.
Don't let clubs in like
Yeah, but you
Gold
still have
Coast
to use
and
the
that
salary.
lane.
You still have to use
You
salary
still
cap.
have a salary cap,
Yeah.
but just make it a bit bigger for like, and then the AFL aren't paying players like they do now. The AFL help Brisbane, they help Sydney, they help Gold Coast. Some millionaire might just go buy Gold Coast. Yeah, Gold Coast killer.
Mm.
And then like clubs that have got big fans, like whatever,
Maybe.
Melbourne, Richmond, Adelaide, they're making their own money. You know what I mean?
You know what the problem with AFL is though? The stadium deals are shit.
yeah.
Like no one
But
owns
that's
the
what I'm saying.
stadiums,
If they start,
so if they own their own stadiums, it'd be a different story.
because they'll be getting money from the revenue.
Yeah, but
There's no revenue in AFL.
So, like-
It's lame.
yeah. So the cricket
Just TV rights.
gets everything.
Yeah, TV rights. I think cricket own everything. Cricket are massive.
Yeah. So like if you don't
So the
feel
AFL own all the clubs, get all the money, and distribute the money.
yeah
It's weird.
It's
so like
bad.
you know the salary cap.
Yeah,
That's AFL
of
playing.
course
Not,
it is.
It's not.
That's why there's a salary
club.
cap, because they don't want to go.
The clubs don't pay the players.
No,
it's
no
the salary
way.
cap.
No way. The clubs pay like the
It's the
physios
yeah,
and
it's
So
AFL,
therefore, the AFL just control who wins the flags.
pretty much.
basically. But the salary cap's pretty much the same all
The
three.
clubs pay like the physios, things like that. It's not like
No, it's not like that, John. It's mostly
they
like
do. I agree with John. They pretty much dictate,
no, but you get the same amount of salary cap.
but then they dictate the draft.
They
They
own it.
dictate who
How do
gets.
they dictate the draft?
They dictate who gets draft picks.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. If you finish bottom, you get a draft pick.
Oh yeah, but
So they're dictating
They don't
that?
dictate who finishes last though.
They are
Every year
they
it's
are
different.
dictating that by the
So
draft.
wait, they own all the teams. They
Well,
employ
they're
all,
giving certain teams good players and certain teams not good players.
They
So
own-
eventually
No.
it will even out.
No, it's not.
but they own all.
100%.
They own all.
How?
They own all the teams, and they hire all the umpires,
Exactly.
so they control the whole thing.
Oh
from
yeah,
top-
they all right, fair
they,
that
they,
way.
they control the top.
But
the
the
whole
draft
thing
is
from,
not compromised.
from top to bottom.
Well, maybe a little bit, but not really.
See, Rob's made a killer point. Like the Europa Conference League,
Yeah.
no one gives a fuck about it, do they?
No.
West Ham earned €8 million to qualify for the second round of Europa Conference League.
What do we get? Nothing.
No, but I'm saying that's more than a football team makes
Yeah,
like,
true.
from Conference League.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They do dictate it, bro, because they dictate the draft. So they dictate who's
How
who.
though? How?
What do you mean?
So
Because they pick who gets the picks.
it depends on who.
No, but it's not, because if you
Alright.
break it down for years,
I'm gonna get a drink.
you break it down. The teams that get good draft picks in 10 years, they're going to be good. That's how they dictate it.
Yeah, but
That's
you're
how
not
they
gonna
want to.
predict who's going to be last and who.
They sort of do by giving certain teams. You know what I mean? Because
No, they don't go
if-
in 10 years. Oh,
well, they
this-
did, because
this
Melbourne,
team-
Melbourne 10 years ago were finishing bottom, getting all these, and then they became the best team in the league.
Yeah, but that wasn't because of they just were.
They did. Look at all
That
the
was just
stars
shit.
they got. They got.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know,
they
but it
got
doesn't mean
drafted.
that AFL did that. They just.
But they do that by, it dictates it by the draft. In the long run, it dictates it. Because there's always a cycle in football. But in soccer,
So you reckon that it's all like planned?
well,
like
like John was
it's all-
saying,
it's all
right?
compromised.
You look at it, in soccer,
Yeah,
there's cycles, but not to the degree of football, of AFL.
there is. I'm not saying there's not
Yeah,
cycles.
but why is there cycles? Because they dictate who gets the draft picks. That's the whole reason.
So what? So what do you suggest then?
Like I said, they should own their own clubs.
Yeah, but with draft picks, stuff. They shouldn't have draft picks.
The draft picks
Just
shit.
like buy whatever
But
player you
no, I
want.
agree. The draft is shit now because look, people are trading like ham. Like North Melbourne thought they had the number 1 draft pick last year. Where is he?
Is that Port?
Exactly. So that it means nothing.
Shouldn't be able to go after 1 year.
You shouldn't be able to leave. If
No,
you're
I agree. I agree with that.
That's what I'm saying. So they should just own their own clubs and hey, I want Gary Ablett. I'm going to play.
Contracts these days don't mean nothing,
No.
and that's the problem.
HFD debate night is a must. Don't at me says.
Yeah,
It
it
is
is.
like a debate night anyway.
Crows for top 8 next year, by the way.
No way.
You're dreaming, man.
No,
You're
oi.
dreaming. No, you're dreaming.
How many forward lines are better than ours?
Doesn't matter, man.
Oh, like,
Forward
how
line.
many clubs are there in the AFL? Like 17 or better?
What?
What do
I
you mean?
don't think-
Geelong's got a better forward line than you.
Yeah.
Or one? You mentioned one.
No,
Keep going.
Sydney,
He's going to say Port.
Who's Sydney got? Franklin,
Sydney
who's
got?
on the way
Franklin's
out.
like-
Franklin, yeah.
He's
And who
geriatric,
else?
bro.
Tell me who else in there.
They got Heaney.
Laddams,
Heaney?
Heaney,
Laddams.
Heaney.
Yeah.
Who you got, man?
We got Walker, Fogarty,
Fogarty's scarce.
Rankin.
Rankin's good.
We
Fogarty's hairs. He
delisted Seedsman today and then signed him back as a rookie.
can go from anywhere, man.
Yeah, no, but he hasn't proven himself, has he?
Yeah, we got
Dude,
the best forward
you're
line.
listening to Chris and he thinks Charlie Dixon is good.
I do.
Oh my God,
So
Charlie Dixon.
He's terrible.
Charlie Dixon's not terrible.
Do you know
How many
what?
goals
I
did he kick
reckon
in
if
2
you ran
years?
into Charlie Dixon,
Has he kicked more than 10 goals in
wait,
2 years?
listen, this is my honest opinion. If you and
He
Charlie
did, yeah.
Dixon collided, right? He's meant how big? He's like 6, huge, isn't he?
He's like 6'4", 6'5".
I reckon if you collided
more.
with him and he works, you'd break him. And he's so soft. He is so soft, bro.
I like him.
I say the same about
Your
Walker.
best
if
forward
I had Taylor
Marshall.
Walker's body, I'd be destroying
Yeah,
it. Bro.
Marshall's great.
Yeah, but that's your best one, like Marshall.
Yeah, what's wrong with him?
Is that Marshall from Man United, like Ricky?
He's got like
Or
40 odd
Erkin
goals.
Marshall?
I know, but it's
Like,
Marshall, man.
But who cares? You got Walker. Big deal.
Yeah, but he's the yellow
We're
player.
lacking elite midfielders and defenders.
So are you telling me that you wouldn't have Walker and
Adelaide
you wouldn't
Crows.
have him on your side?
I
Marshall?
do agree with that statement, but we got killer forward line. Better than Port.
GT23 says, "Sup everyone? What's up, GT?"
GT.
GT was happening, man.
What's happening?
Listen,
We're talking about Elon's hairy chest and Port's.
Krillin.
Krillin's in the house.
Oh my God.
Where's Android 18, man?
Jordan Peterson, how you going?
True Geordie, interviewed him.
Yeah, he's a legend.
True Geordie before he said this Andrew Tate thing, like he was. Do you reckon what do you think is gonna happen to him? Do you think it's
Tarnished.
Do you think he's I don't think he is.
I think when you say a comment like that to the Muslim community, there's so many Muslims out there. It's just there's ramifications for that.
Do you know why I reckon he'll come back from it? Because
Well-
England are racist.
He did come on and
They won't get. They won't.
He did come on and cry and apologize.
Yeah, no, but I don't. I just think he'll get away with it because the English are racist,
Well,
and he'll just
He might get away with it, but
and he'll get away
bit
with
of
it.
tarnish there.
Yeah, but because he's got the kickoff and everything, he'll get.
It'll follow him. It will.
It might, but
It will. That was a pretty rude comment.
Chris is going to Jordan Peterson November 27th Entertainment Centre.
I wish I got tickets, but
Do you know how much you pay for these tickets, bro?
How
I
much-
wouldn't pay ticket that much for him.
it's just a lecture sort of thing. Like
Yeah,
a
but-
chat.
So
If
how
you
much
watch it,
would you pay to go see this guy?
I'd probably spend $100.
Okay, so you have got a quarter of a ticket almost,
It was so is it $400?
$360 or something.
Wow.
I would
think it
not
was
pay that much money.
I think it was $200 for R&B Live.
Yeah, how was that?
It was alright.
He
It was too hot. I'd never go back to
Reeb
it.
says we should have a pod about Jordan Peterson soon.
Is Jordan Peterson that
Yeah, but if we
motivational
do,
speaker?
if we do that, like,
So
then we have to have Krillin on the show, and we don't want.
He does motivational stuff, but he's like
Is it the guy?
just smart dude who
Well,
debates
Can I
with
tell
people.
you-
well, yeah.
Can I tell you something?
What?
I don't really know much about him.
Well,
I'm being honest,
Johnny
I'm
G
being
loves him.
He always debunks everyone.
Johnny G said he'd pay $100 to see him, and he's like, "Yeah, my tickets are $300."
Is it your max you go to see him?
130.
Me,
130 max.
I wouldn't pay that much money to see him. I
I'll
wouldn't
pay.
pay 50.
I'll pay $10.
He's actually pretty good, man. He's
And I'll sit in the back row.
See, like Chris is saying, I want to be on it if we have a Jordan Peterson pod. That's why we haven't done it. Because
wow.
Krillin wants to come on.
You guys have to watch a bit of Jordan Peterson to understand.
I've seen him. He looks like he's about to die.
Yeah, he's not very. He's not very.
He's like this. He's like this, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm on a meat diet, and I don't enjoy it, but I do
like
it."
you're trying to tell me that. You're trying,
But he's like, he looks like he's about to.
I remember he was telling me. Johnny was telling me that he's like Tate, like but in a nicer version. I watched him like
Much
he
more,
doesn't-
much more intelligent version, really.
maybe, but it doesn't. Just didn't do it for me. Hey,
Mm.
Johnny's back from New Zealand, I see GT says.
I know, I just got back a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
JP is a nice guy. Or is he saying JG? I don't know.
JP,
Oh,
is a nice
JP
guy.
for Jordan Peterson. Yeah.
KP's a nice guy.
Listen,
too,
that's
but-
how he talks. He's like this. John, you said I'm right. He's like, yes, I'm on a full meat diet, and I don't enjoy it,
You know-
but I do it.
These guys were nice guys until they said that Charlie Dixon was not.
Dude, he's terrible, man.
Charlie Dick.
How is he terrible?
He's just shit. What's he
He
done?
made it all
So
Australian.
what's he done? Oh,
So what?
Sure.
And what's all your faults?
I didn't compare him. See that? See that defense mechanism?
No.
I've never said any Crows forward was better than him.
Oh.
I just said
We want more
he's
tri-
shit.
We want more premierships.
Why?
than
Why
you,
is he
buddy.
shit though?
Because what's he done?
We didn't lose to Geelong by 100 points.
What's
in
the most
final.
goals he's ever kicked in a season?
I think 50 something.
That's shit.
Yeah,
Paul,
but no one scores 100 goals anymore, man.
Paul will be second to
It's
Crows
not a-
forever.
Nah, never.
Yeah.
Nah, you watch. We'll win.
Chris says he's nothing like Tate. Jess says he seems passionate and intelligent.
Thank you, Jess.
No, she's talking about Peterson.
Yeah, it's
It's pretty
very
good.
good.
You got Chris Ford line.
The stuff he would have to see and hear would be heartbreaking and would affect anyone pretty hard.
I'll put it this way. I have
Wasn't
to
he?
give it that
Wasn't he?
chance.
Wasn't he Cristiano Ronaldo's psychiatrist about the kid?
He was a psychiatrist, yeah.
No,
I think
he
is
was
a
doing his
psychiatrist.
psychology about the kid this year.
Yeah, probably.
I think he was.
He's a very expensive guy.
I have to give him a
Ronaldo,
chance
man.
again. Like, I have to watch him again. And
Dude, Charlie Dixon, he's shit, bro.
I'm not talking
Oh.
about Charlie Dixon.
You love him.
I love him.
Peterson? Listen, I don't know much
No,
about
I
him.
need to give Peterson another chance.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
So
Apparently, he's a nice guy.
yeah,
Listen,
we'll give him another chance.
but the question is, I said, would you pay over $300+ to see him? Like I said to Chris, I said,
No.
you must really like this guy to go pay that much money to see him.
How long was the show?
I don't know. How long is it? Well, when you go see a psychiatrist, it's 50 minutes. Because remember the last 10 minutes, I think he's a real wacko. I don't know. Probably a couple hours.
This guy's a freak.
But what's he offering? What kind?
John, what are you
Right.
dressing as for Chris's birthday?
Oh, well, that's secret. I was going to go as Walden, but now I think I'm changing.
We're not doing dress up anymore.
Are we?
Oh, why not?
I just affect too many people. You know,
What?
we can't do it.
I'm in a bash you, bro. I already bought my outfit.
Yeah, what a...
I'm coming as Wayne.
Are you serious right now? Because
I've got my hair down.
I'm
coming
really
as
trying
Wayne.
to
And
organise
I'm
this.
trying to convince Jess to come as Garth, so we can be Wayne and Garth.
I've
Well,
tried.
that's not scary.
Yes, it is. Have you looked at Mike Myers? Wayne is scary looking. He's like,
What's the... That's not a theme of anything.
Wayne's World.
People are just getting, it's. I don't want to upset people.
Should watch the interview he did with Piers Morgan a few weeks ago. Really good, Reeb says. See you, boys. Back to work. We'll have a convo about JP after the 27th.
Nice.
Yeah, but
Is Piers Morgan the guy that keeps interrupting like everyone that he has an interview with?
isn't he the one that keeps...
He does.
keeps saying about... He's like obsessed with Ronaldo at the moment.
And he hates the princess of... what's her face? The American one.
The what?
The one that married
Megan.
Andrew. Yeah, he hates Megan.
Not Andrew.
He hates Megan.
What's his name?
He does,
Brother.
bro. Look up Piers Morgan, talk about Megan.
See, Jess says, I'll be scary walking around as Garth.
Oh my god.
You would.
Garth.
I need to watch Wayne's World again.
Wayne's
It's been
World's the
ages.
best, bro.
It's pretty good.
Wayne's World's wild.
He's like, when he's holding the... We should do that in here. Why not? I'll hold the cards. So, how you doing?
Oh my god.
Wayne's the best, man.
Wayne's World.
Love
Excellent.
Wayne. Don't at me says, be right back, man.
Where's he going?
Listen, I don't know much about him. John, if we're doing this Jordan Peterson, obviously Chris has got to come on it. John's got to be on it because...
I'm not going to be on it.
Not you, I'm talking about the other Chris.
Oh yeah, of course.
Me and you just going to sit there and eat pizza.
Slice?
No,
No.
unless
But the thing is, I don't know much.
if you say that Jordan Peterson is shit, then we'll
Do
give
you
one.
think we should... I think we should actually do a pod about True Geordie now.
I think so.
But
Has to be done.
What do we say?
But Chris doesn't know about True Geordie.
Yeah, no, but he does a bit.
Does
Chris
he?
knows him a bit. When he knows him. Now, and he obviously knew what he said about Andrew Tate.
He's the big bloke with the tats.
Yeah,
That's what we can talk about.
he is. But
Yeah, well, I won't be on that show.
did you hear what Tyson Fury said to him?
I'll sit over
Tyson
there.
Fury goes, I'm not coming on another interview with you, you bold tosser. And he was trying to hang up.
Yeah,
And True Geordie goes to him, it's the red button at the bottom, man. And he hung up, right? And then he come back and he goes, he's got hair and he goes, bold by choice. He goes, Tyson, are you just upset that I did the look better than you? He goes, if you didn't want to kill me first, he goes, you definitely want to kill me now. He's good, man.
He's asking for him.
I'll be acting and quoting him all night. Just says Schwing. Schwing, Schwing, Schwing.
I haven't seen it for ages. I've
You
forgotten.
don't remember Schwing? Schwing?
Nah, I need
Schwing?
a refresher.
Oh my god! You know what my
Is that, on
favorite scene?
is it on Netflix or anything like that?
I don't know. Do you know what my favorite scene of Wayne's
Jess,
World
what
is?
streaming service do I need?
What?
My favorite scene of Wayne's World, you can't even hear anything, is when they're arguing on the bonnet and the plane goes over and they're sitting there going, and you're just cracking up because they're just
See, I can't remember any of this.
they're arguing with each other on the bonnet, and they used to sit there and watch the planes go over, and a plane flies over, and they're sitting there going
I watched
like just yelling in Garth's face, and then it ends and he goes, "Yeah, well, see ya," and he just walks off. It's just you just crack up because it's Mike Myers.
Alright, I need to watch
How
it
do you
again.
just not remember this shit? It's like an old time classic.
Yeah, but I didn't watch it all the time like I did Back to
Dude,
the
I watch
Future
it
and all
all
that.
the time.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah, I've watched.
I watched that
But yeah,
all the time.
you like Austin Powers?
Yeah, I think Mike Myers is talented, bro.
Yeah,
Talented,
definitely,
talented guy. Really talented
definitely,
guy.
definitely. But
He's really talented, man.
Yes.
Listen, we've got 14 viewers, only 10 likes.
I mean, we've
on,
like,
guys.
Elon Musk is wild.
Click the likes, subscribe, do all the jazzy stuff.
Subscribe. I'm gonna find the subscribe thing, man.
Elon Musk is a crazy guy.
So what do you think that it's? Why do you think he's bought Twitter though? Like, do you think it's
Control.
Control. Yeah.
manipulation?
I think
maybe?
that statement, to give people their speech back, he said, is that what he said? Is a lie.
Well, look, he's
Is that what you reckon?
Yeah.
he's a great businessman,
Why?
and he's going to make people pay.
Why?
For the Twitter
Because
account.
he's buying it because it's going to make him money. That's the only reason a billionaire buys something.
But it's actually losing money at the moment.
Yeah, no, but he'll make money, bro, because he's got it. So he obviously knows how to make money.
We just sacked a bunch of people, so
Exactly.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's obviously a reason a billionaire buys something.
Do you think it's gonna make social media better though?
I don't even use Twitter that
It's
much,
on
man.
Stan.
It's on Stan. Thank you, Jess.
Well, you know what? It's actually scaring a lot of millionaires because now like people can just talk out against them. So a lot of these millionaires are leaving the platform.
So what, they couldn't do that before?
Nah, you can't. You couldn't just say whatever you wanted.
So it was very monetized in that way. So now it's more
Not monetized.
now
It
it's
was,
more decentralized.
yeah, sort of.
Hey, KP, got a question, and hopefully your talented friend also has the chance to answer it. How do you get your coaching badges? You have to start with courses, man, and you start from one. You can do them here. I'm not sure where you are. You're in Melbourne. You can do them probably through the FFA. Here is where you'll do them, and there'll be coaching courses, certain levels, and you can only get to a certain point here where to get the international one, I think it is. Rob will know the actual badges you have to go. You can get to a certain degree, and
How did we start talking about coaches?
he just asked the question, so I answered it.
I was like, what?
But yeah, you could go through the FFA. It will be
Who's your talented friends?
probably Rob. I think he's talking about because he can answer.
Definitely
Rob,
not me or
Rob
Johnny
knows.
G.
Rob would know the answer. I'm guessing.
I'll just say Google it.
So I'm guessing Rob would know it. If Rob is still with us, he'll know the specifics for you. He can, and if you can probably contact him direct. He'll know way more, man. But the courses are ridiculous sometimes. Some of the things you got to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know, like if football's the same. Like what qualification do you need to be an AFL coach?
No idea.
I doubt there's like a.
You need a mullet.
Whereas the
No,
there are but the FIFA ones are the soccer courses are FIFA accredited, so they're under the FIFA
okay.
badge. So you got to be like, there's some in Holland they don't even recognize some of the other badges because they think they're shit.
I don't know about coaching, man. All I know is about eating.
Here you go, Rob's put it there for you.
There you go. there you go.
Peterson has a book and video. What are the 12 rules of life according to? There you go. And then Rob says level D, level C, then FIFA level B, then need to go overseas to get the FIFA A and FIFA International. That's what I mean. You can only get to a certain point here in Australia.
Yeah.
You gotta go overseas, man.
Later, to get the big ones, if you want to coach at a real high level, you have to go overseas.
I'm a football manager coach, and I'm not too bad.
That's the best. I just want to try a local club.
Oh.
You could get a job at a local club without even having the first one, and then they'll send you through to do the level D course while you're coaching them.
Jess loves football manager.
Jess loves football manager. Jess loves all the soccer
Football
games I
manager
play.
equals Hess.
I play FIFA, and the commentator calls Bruno Fernandes, and Jess goes to me, why does that commentator keep saying Ganesh?
Bruno Ganesh.
That's what I said. Now, all I think now is when I see him is Bruno Ganesh.
It is the
It's
best.
Bruno Ganesh, man.
Bruno Ganesh.
Level D, and I recommend level C. There you go. Listen, we started talking about coaching and shit. I don't know how it came up, but Gen will ask the question.
Gen was a nice guy.
He's a nice guy, man. Jess is laughing. She's laughing. She's laughing.
What were we talking about before that? I can't remember.
That
Elon's very white.
I said that he's very white. I said he's buying it because somehow it's going to be making him money. That's why he's buying. It has to.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There's no way he's not buying it to lose money.
He's gonna take social media to Mars,
Oh,
man.
of course not.
Mars will be Twitter. Twitter will be first to Mars.
He's going to take something on. It's like, I said about YouTube. YouTube now are doing shorts, right?
Yeah.
Why are they doing it? Because they're taking on TikTok. And I was saying it to Jess, YouTube will probably ultimately win because they're bigger.
Does that mean Twitter will be automatically
Probably.
So
installed?
Twitter probably going to do something to take on.
I reckon the algorithm's better. Like, we put stuff on TikTok and it goes
does,
nowhere.
yeah. The YouTube algorithm is better for shorts because it's probably not as much yet.
Yeah.
Whereas, but YouTube are a bigger company. They will eventually, if they want to take on TikTok, you can see it happening. They'll win because they're bigger, bro.
Who's bigger
Yeah.
than TikTok?
YouTube.
It is.
Well,
100%.
Google owns it.
Yeah, that's huge.
But
And it was
TikTok's
before
pretty
TikTok. TikTok is massive, obviously. It's huge.
Mm,
But YouTube has long form videos, live, shorts like TikTok. It's got everything. Like
I'll be interested to know the comparison of what makes more money, YouTube or TikTok.
the same. Depends. If you're monetized both ways, long format and short format, then you're gonna make more money on YouTube.
Yeah.
But then if you got sponsorship deals on
TikTok.
TikTok,
Yeah, but you can get sponsorship deals.
yeah, that's
through
right.
YouTube,
And you can
yeah.
have Patreon. You can have a lot. You don't have to be monetized by YouTube to make money on YouTube.
TikTok got huge really quick.
Yeah, it used to be called Musically. Remember?
TikTok.
Yeah.
Really?
Years ago, yeah.
That commentator sounds extremely Hess, Jess says.
Which commentator?
Bruno Ganesh.
Oh, yes.
And then Rob says, man, Mars, honestly, you said about Mars. He said, how come we haven't put a man on the moon since 1969? Well, if you're Chris, we haven't put one on there ever.
Well, now that
And
Elon
we're
bought
thinking
Twitter,
Mars won't happen.
now that Elon bought Twitter, Twitter will go to the moon.
Moon.
Genwool says even Facebook could still topple TikTok shorts.
I don't trust the moon.
Because Facebook's huge too.
Apparently, Facebook's going downhill.
Probably, yeah.
Reels are pretty big, but like, yeah. Facebook, you can get.
You would love to know
He's
what
big.
Gary Vee has to say about TikTok and YouTube Shorts. That's from Healthy Nasty Kitchen.
Has anyone still got
Our good friend
Facebook, man?
Giuseppe.
I haven't had Facebook for 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah, I've got Facebook, but it's not as.
Does everyone in the chat still use and have
What was
Facebook?
the one? What was that huge one?
still
the popular
use
one,
it
but
for, like-
MySpace. Remember MySpace? And
Yeah.
everyone loved it, and then
That
it
was
just went.
shit.
But it just went
It
downhill.
wasn't shit. It was good for its time.
I don't even know.
But
But
it
never had
didn't-
it.
And IQ, what's that IQ talk? Whatever it was.
ICQ.
ICQ.
That was like the
just a
chat thing,
site. That was
yeah.
a chat site. No, those programs are good for their time, but they just didn't keep going. With Facebook, just took
MySpace
over.
was shit.
It was yeah, but back then it was alright.
It was like Facebook before Facebook.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
People liked it though.
People liked it because there was nothing else.
Yeah, people loved
But
it.
I haven't had Facebook for a long time.
Jess says my mum uses Facebook. Laugh out loud.
Seems like a lot of oldies use Facebook still.
Well, like my dad, like usually
Yeah,
he'd be like,
that's
Kitty, I sent a picture to your cousins in Cyprus. I'm like, do it on your phone. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but see, having HFD, you gotta have Facebook, man.
Ha ha ha. Friendstar. What's Friendstar?
I don't know.
I think that was Facebook.
Friendster.
Okay.
Plus, the new news is that YouTube from February 23rd, 23 will monetize YouTube Shorts for creators.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
we know
will.
that. We know that. Yeah, with 1,000 subs and 10 million Shorts views. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're trying to take on TikTok, and then after they announced that, TikTok announced the exact same thing.
Yeah, so if you make 10 million
10 million
views in
views
90 days,
and 1,000 subs.
then yeah, you'll get monetized.
I bet you don't know Friendster. He's saying. Genwool's saying.
Is that like a platform?
I've never heard of it. I don't know it.
It's
Friendster.
It's like Facebook, but
I
like
think it's
better.
Tag.
Friendster. STER. Friendster.
Sounds shit.
Sounds shit.
You heard it here first. Yes.
Hey, if you create it, I'll be a subscriber.
You know what we're
alright,
gonna
man?
do? We're
You
gonna get,
subscribe to us, I'll subscribe to you.
we got to get
Friendster.
our merchandise, and it's just got to be just this big Hess,
Yeah.
just this Hess with an exclamation.
We have to
mark.
make those. We have to make those t-shirts. Sorry,
Don't
Dave.
at me.
Sorry.
He wants to buy a Hess.
Yes,
shirt, bro.
media.
Yeah.
You know what I want? I just want a plain black top,
Yeah.
nothing, right? And just on the back it just says Hess.
Yeah.
Just
Yes,
walk
would be the
around with it,
best.
just Hess. in a diagonal. Just
I want a
hair.
hat with Kiss on.
Oh,
it.
a hat with hair. A beanie that just says hair.
Yeah.
That'd be wild, bro.
I said to my wife, I'm going to take a Kiss, and she knows exactly what.
TikTok is already monetized in the UK, USA, and a few more countries.
Yep.
Friends United circa 2005. I don't know what that is.
Do you think, like, as YouTube starts getting bigger with shorts and it's getting monetized, do you reckon the big channels are going to start doing more and us little channels are going to suffer?
I don't think we'll suffer because we got shorts, but the big channels are doing it. Now
Yeah,
they
now
never
they
used to
are.
do it, and you see them, they're getting shorts now.
Yeah.
Flex the other day was putting shorts in the stadium. Oh, look, I'm watching them train. Like, because shorts are.
But, you know, the algorithm's so hard to figure out because
dude,
one video can go, like, 2-3 views and the other one's like, you know, we had one video that went 125,000 views.
it's crazy. All right, here, I'll read it. Friendster was a social network game based in the Mountain View, California, founded by Jonathan Abrams and launched in March 2003. Later, the company became a social gaming site based in... Oh my God. HFD will never suffer, Don't At Me says. Based in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Before Friendster was redesigned, the service allowed users to contact other members, maintain those contacts, and share online content and media with the contacts. There you go. I think there won't be a difference, Giuseppe says.
Oh, like, the shorts. I hope not, because, like, it's helping us small creators.
Yeah, man.
Like, get noticed.
Yep.
And that's what's really good about it.
It was also used for dating and discovering new events. Bands, hobbies, users could share videos, photos, messages, comment with other members via profiles and networks. This Friendster's sounds out there.
So that's what's good about it. Like, it helps us little.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't it?
Definitely. You know when... Yeah, it does. The shorts big time help us.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we interviewed Giuseppe, man, I hope he's like making this killer pasta in the background.
Has Jimmy T made a short yet?
Jimmy T has not made a short, I don't think. Has he?
It's coming. He says
He made a picture.
Oh, there you go.
Masterpieces take time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Masterpieces.
No, the short algorithm's really a Jimmy T thing.
Do it in Jimmy's voice, Chris.
I can't believe the Watcher one
I'm doing a
did
short
good,
one.
bro.
The Watcher.
When I was just paying out the Watcher.
Are we going to talk about the Watcher?
I think we should a little bit. We said we were going to because John's here.
All right, guys. Well, that's just spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the Watcher.
Spoiler alert, guys.
I'll spoil it for you now.
I am the Watcher.
I think the Watcher was building up for something good, but there was a bit of a let off towards
Do
the
you
end.
think, this is what Jess said, do you think they just rushed the last episode or something?
Maybe.
But why did it was lame.
It was lame.
Because that's what happened in the real life.
Ending was
Listen,
lame.
I was giving it an 8 out of 10 until the last episode.
Yeah, that's what.
What do you say?
Yeah.
Well, I was giving it a good 8.
So who was the Watcher? Was it the guy next
They didn't
door?
say.
You know,
Because no one ever knows in real life. That's
Yeah, but
why.
who cares?
Yeah,
Change
but
the story.
Did that Graf guy
Yeah, we
ever
can't-
exist? Was he real?
Was John Graff real? You've obviously read about it.
I don't know. No, I haven't read about it.
As Mr. Beast says, if you make videos / shorts that people want to watch, you'll always be successful. There you
Mr.
go.
Beast is like a
Next
phenomenon.
level. He's crazy.
He is the
He's next
best.
level. The
Oh,
Watcher
yeah.
sounds
Would
like
would he be the best content creator?
We came from nothing, didn't he? Like,
Have you watched all of Mr. Beast's stuff?
he'd make some crazy
all of
shit.
it.
I haven't watched it all. No.
He's amazing, man.
The Watcher sounds like a 70s, 80s cult. Genwell says.
Yeah.
don't watch it if you want to be scared.
The Watcher's
Actually-
not that scary, man.
It's not that
Seriously.
scary.
I don't believe that it was scary.
It's not as bad
It
as
has a couple jumpy
It's not
bits.
scary.
It's not as bad as
scary.
Paranormal Activity.
It's not scary in
It's
any
not
way.
even Paranormal Activity, man.
Oh,
Like,
bullshit, man. That's
were you guys really
What are
scared?
Me, I'm not. I've said I'm
What
not.
are you talking about, man? This guy was shaking. He was like,
I'd seen it before. You never seen it.
You had to watch something more scary, like fucking like
I said let's watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You got upset.
that's more like gore.
Who cares?
what are you talking about?
What are you more scared of? You're like your mate, your what's his name, Mika, putting a camera in your face, or a bloke chasing you with a chainsaw?
I watched the new Blair Witch. That was alright.
What about The Descent?
This
That was pretty evil. You know when the 6 girls go in the cave and they get down there and then there's like these demons and shit down there.
isn't it the sharks?
What?
There's a
It's
movie.
a cave. They're gonna be sharks. Chris, you need to watch Hereditary.
Why's that?
Apparently, it's like the most evil. What about Clown? Do you remember Clown?
Isn't that it?
No, remember Clown when the dad puts the clown suit on, he can't take it off.
Oh, what's
That was
oh,
the evil. Dude, Clown was evil, bro.
Let's watch Clown.
He
together.
gets his suit and then he goes to take it off and he's like, and it just won't come off. He like puts it on for his son
Oh my God.
and like he just starts murdering. And then his
Well, let's watch Clown together. Come
Oh,
on.
Clown. I'll watch
I feel
Clown.
like Santa Claus when he puts on the suit.
T.
can't take him
Reeves
off.
says The Descent. Ugh. The Descent's crazy, man.
The Descent.
It is
Descent.
crazy.
It's like I'm descending into an abyss.
Isn't that a Pierce Brosnan film?
I'd pay 10 Big Macs to see that.
Well, the
Get-
Descent.
No, I think he was saying about you watch Hereditary.
You what? 10
They're
big
both
man.
saying watch Hereditary. Let's watch it.
All right, let's do it next.
Who's that?
Whatever.
That quick eater from America, the Asian bloke,
Matt Stoney.
Matt
Oh,
Stoney.
actually-
He's crazy.
I'm
He's a
gonna-
good content creator.
Chris, I just saw Matt Stoney eat 6 big chocolate donuts in
Oh, it's
4.5 minutes.
4.5 minutes.
Yeah,
Sports update. England win by 10 wickets. Who are they playing?
They're playing Pakistan.
no, India, isn't it?
Oh yeah, India. But whoever wins that one plays Pakistan.
Oh my God, Fahad,
Pakistan's still good at cricket.
Fahad.
They've been
Yeah,
playing
they're-
at cricket for so long.
They're in the semi.
They're
They
playing
were
here
good
in
back in
Adelaide.
the 90s.
They're
They
playing
haven't been
here, Adelaide Oval.
They haven't been good since the 90s, Pakistan.
Apparently, 1 billion people are going to be watching Adelaide Oval tonight or tomorrow night, whatever it is.
So England will play Pakistan now because they won by 10 wickets. Is that right?
See how big the T20 has got?
Cricket's huge. Bro.
Yeah.
Is the T20 bigger than Test now? It's definitely bigger than one day.
Yeah, but because there's money in it. There's
It's more
money in it.
exciting, man. Like,
Yeah, I know,
cricket,
Like, do you know how one day started?
I don't mind Test match though.
You know, I
don't
like
mind.
this one. Do you know how one day started?
Oh, cricket's,
I don't know.
Cricket's best.
No. So Kerry Packer
It's
loved
not
cricket,
yes.
right? Kerry
Not
Packer
right.
was Australia's first millionaire, right?
Badminton's yes.
Right?
Say it again.
Kerry Packer. loved
Croquet
cricket,
is
right?
yes.
Yeah.
And he wanted to form a league that was, because Test cricket was dying. And
Yeah.
he went to Bow Repairs here, right? To the Chapels, to Trevor Chappell. And he goes, I want you to come over and play in my one-day cricket. And the guy, Trevor Chappell, goes, dude, he goes, I got a job here. I can't leave it. And Kerry Packer goes to him, well, he goes, I just bought Bow Repairs. He goes, you work for me. He goes, you're coming.
Well, nice guy.
He was
What
obsessed with
a
it.
guy.
But he was obsessed with it. And he got it. It was
And
nothing.
he started.
And then West Indies started coming here when they had like,
Yeah.
and it just,
West Indies.
but dude, they were the best back then. They were
Yeah, they
untouchable.
were.
Untouchable.
I never got into cricket, man. Like I just never got into it.
Wrong with you, man.
I don't know, man. Just never.
I'm going for Australia, so Jimmy
You just like
eats
rollerblading.
the hot chip. Don't at me,
Wow.
Des. I'm going for Australia in the World Cup, so Jimmy eats the hot chip.
Hey, is Jimmy gonna eat the hot chip?
Well, if
He'll
Australia
die.
get out their group, he said.
He'll die.
So what
So
did
he's not
Giuseppe
eating it.
said?
He'll die.
What did Giuseppe say?
Giuseppe said, "Who are you going to be supporting during the World Cup?" My freaking Italy didn't even qualify. Well, we're born in
Australia.
Australia, man, so we're supporting
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah, but
Giuseppe,
Yeah,
are
Australia,
you Giuseppe?
Australia.
Are you born in Australia?
no.
Sucked in.
I want to know.
My wife's Italian. I still say sucked in.
No,
Italy.
because you know what? I've got this with people like I say this to blokes at
Does
soccer.
Rob Drusilla like Italy more or Holland more?
I reckon Holland.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him, but I'm gonna say I reckon Holland.
So now he'll go for Holland.
Who? Rob? Yeah, he will. Australia will
Would
go
you-
for first.
You go for Australia
Yeah,
first.
I reckon.
You better, Rob, or I'll be upset.
I want to. No, the only reason I'm asking is because I've got mates at soccer that are born in Australia, and when Italy played Australia, they were going for Italy. To me, that's a disgrace. Disgrace.
Well, Chris, what about you? Did you go for Greece over Australia?
If they play each other,
Don't know, I'll go for Australia.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I reckon in the day you go for Greece over Australia
Why? Why do you say that?
because
you went for.
because you
went
just
for the
changed your mind
Crows.
today.
You supported the Crows.
Because you were changing your mind.
You were
bro.
a Crows
I don't
fan.
change my
right?
mind.
You were a Crows supporter, man.
I wasn't a Crow supporter ever.
Everybody, Chris, you support.
I was never a Crow supporter.
Pakistan versus England,
As much
MCG,
as you wanna
Sunday
say.
night.
Where's
you can say.
Fatina? Should verify this.
I was a Crow supporter, man. I wasn't. I used to. I did follow the Crows.
You know,
I followed
I have
Carlton.
known you. I've known you for a long time.
Yeah, I've known you for a long time.
Do you know?
I've seen crows in your room when we were kids.
Where?
Hey, I slept over Chris' house when we were kids. He had crow scarves, man.
I've never Crow
That's
scarf.
terrible,
He had a
man.
crow scarf.
Wait,
I had,
you
a crow,
know-
I had a Crow beanie, but
Hey,
okay.
I don't
doesn't
know.
matter. It doesn't mean I went for it.
I don't know if you're a football head, KP, but who's more of a serial bottler during the World Cup, Belgium or Holland? Well, Holland have won something, so
Bottler, like
Belgium are bottlers, but they just keep getting shit
probably
coaches.
Belgium.
No, I was born in Italy and I moved here in 2012. Well, then you can go for them.
Who?
Giuseppe. I asked him. I said, "Are you born in Italy or Australia?" And he said, "Italy." Then that's the best.
You know,
go
my
for them.
wife is Australian but Italian heritage, and she goes to Italy
Yeah, that's
over.
that's what I'm
over
saying.
Australia.
That's terrible. I don't like that
Why don't you like it though?
because you're born here.
So what? Where's your? It depends on your allegiance.
Do you know my dad, the Dom, says if Cyprus played Australia, he'll struggle to go for Cyprus now.
Yeah, that's just the way everyone's.
And he's
different.
born and bred Cypriot.
There's no right or wrong.
No, I'm
way.
just no.
There's no-
You're born in Australia, bro.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
just
look,
said
if
you go for
Australia
Australia.
was playing Greece, I
I
won't
said
be
Australia,
I won't be barracking hard. It'll be a neutral game for me.
Yeah. If
Yeah,
Australia
neutral.
playing Cyprus, well, not
I'll probably
neutral.
go for more for Australia for me personally, but someone else might think they might have stronger ties in Italy. I don't know.
But you're born here.
Doesn't matter where you're born.
It does matter.
You're born.
It does matter where you're born.
Why is that?
You're born and bred here, bro.
Yeah,
You're
so?
more. You're both more Australian than me
Why is that?
because I'm first generation Australian, and I'm saying it.
I'm pretty much first. Well,
No, one of your
one and a
parents.
half.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, one
John,
half.
both his parents. He's
You're
second.
second.
I'm second, yeah.
I'm not.
I'm more Aussie than you two. Get out of my country.
Listen, I
know what you're saying, but like, if you
I will support the Cypriot heritage through thick and thin, mate, because I'm a Cypriot.
Isn't
Heritage.
Jackie
Yeah.
that generation too?
No.
But because you're born here,
Second.
you have to go for Australia.
It's your country, bro. This country feeds you, mate. This country feeds your kids.
I know, but it doesn't
This
mean
country
doesn't
feeds your
mean you don't
kids.
love Australia.
I'm not. No, but you
just like
shouldn't
what?
support another country over it.
I buy my food from Greece.
You got to put it into context, mate. What has this country is your.
Yeah, but if
You
someone
said you'd support Australia.
I do. I'm not saying I do. I will. I would. I'm not saying like if someone else says they want to support.
So if Greece is
Greece
playing
or
Australia,
Italy, whatever you
it'll be a neutral sort of thing.
Yeah, but I mean they can say that. It's not wrong.
No, I think it is.
I don't think it's wrong. I just think
Well,
we'll go
that's
for
it.
wherever you
Yeah,
want.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
You. And I used to say it to the Italians at soccer. I say, you're only going for Italy because
Italians
they're
are
going to
more-
win.
Italians are more full on about
Yeah,
that.
because why? Because they know there's more of a chance
because
Italy are going to win a
yeah.
title.
They got better players.
Exactly. That's why they don't support Australia.
Christian Vieri should have played for us.
They do it because they know that there's more of a chance Italy are going to win a
Yeah,
World
but
Cup.
that's a stupid reason.
But that's why they do it, bro.
That's a stupid
They
reason.
don't, there's these kids that have never been to Italy supporting
But may-
Italy over Australia.
But maybe like
Settle down, Green Bay to Pittsburgh to Buffalo Bills.
Listen,
I wasn't Green
you've
Bay.
been to Greece, right?
I was never Green
Have
Bay.
you been to Greece?
Yeah.
So you've been to Greece. John's been to Greece, right? So
Yeah.
these people that I know that supporting Italy over Australia, they've never even been there.
All right, hold on. So if you went to Cyprus and lived there for the next 10 years, what would it change for you? Still, you go for Australia because you were born here.
I'll support Cyprus
How
second.
about?
But I will tell you something though.
What?
When Man United played Australia, I went for Man United.
How's that? How is that right then?
I did the same thing.
Oh man.
I would support. There's only one team I support.
Well, then you're not supporting
I
your
won't
country.
say the
You're
name.
born here, though,
I will never say the name because I won't say the name because of stalkers and stuff online. But there's only one club I would support over Man United.
Who?
I'm not going to say the name because they're here and I don't want to give away information. But
Oh right, I understand.
my dad is the founder of that
Yeah,
club,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm like the game's leading record holder there. Like, and it's because I play for them.
Man United played the Crows.
Yeah,
I'll
but
go for Man United.
You can't
That's what
go.
I said.
How can you go? Like it's a country. Like
I
you
don't
can't.
care. I would rather Man United win the Champions League than
Gary's a passionate guy, man.
Australia win it.
Yeah, but
World Cup.
but you're born here. You just said before you're born here. You grew up
Would
here.
rather United win the Champions League this year
Like it's
or Australia
contradicting.
win the World
It's kind
Cup?
of contradicting,
Chris,
isn't
Chris
it?
is sticking
No,
to you,
it's
man.
not. Why?
Because you saying before that.
You asked them over there. They would say the same thing. They'll rather their club win a title than their country.
I want to go buy a Greece top.
Do you know that Johnny Pitts and that asked me to wear a grease top for the seven-a-side?
And what'd you do? What'd you do?
I just didn't wear it.
So what'd you
They
wear?
said, "Why don't you wear it?" I just wore another. I wore a blue Man
We're
United
like
top.
you. We're like your big brother, man.
No, you're not.
We're like your big brother.
Yeah.
You're Cypriot. What are you talking about?
John never accepts his secret. John
You know-
doesn't know anything
I was
about
going
it.
to ask you. Do you know where your
Ask him, where are you from?
where you're from in Nicaragua? I know Belviki, but where's the other one? Where's your papu from?
Uh,
I told you he doesn't know.
Is it Monogambi?
I told you.
Ioni or
He
something.
knows.
Oh.
I told you, John knows more for certain where he's from in Cyprus.
Man. Ioni.
He knows more for certain where he's from in Cyprus. than he
Ioni, I
does
just told you, bro.
Where you from in Cyprus?
Out of people.
See, he knew that like that.
Yeah, but everyone knows that.
Yeah, he does.
Every Cyprian in LA from out of
Yeah,
people.
100%.
Rob's going to bed. Good night, man. Good night, Rob.
Don't go to bed, man. This is we're just getting started.
The club he can't deny to support is Adelaide City. I hate Adelaide City with a passion.
Oh
I'm
my
going to tell you that
god,
right
Adelaide
now.
City.
Yeah, we grew up hating Adelaide City.
Hate them with a passion. And
But,
it's got
you
nothing to
know-
do with West Adelaide. I hate them because of my own rivalries with them.
Oh, that's because we grew up in West Adelaide.
You know what I'm saying? Me, I didn't.
My father-in-law wants to take my son to Adelaide City.
What you gonna do?
I don't know. Cobras are closer.
Cover's like closer.
Stop saying shit.
Where's Adelaide City? Is it in the Parklands?
I have no idea.
Green Hill Road? Green Hill Road?
No.
Used to be on Green Hill
We're
Road.
at the old Ram Park now.
But it used to be on Green Hill
Yeah,
Road.
back in the day, the kids.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, they're the closest club to me.
So how often do you have the show? At least
Once a week we do
Once a
this
week.
show, guys.
assumptions are Hess, Jess says.
Assumptions?
Yeah, they are.
Is
What?
Arc 2 out
It's meant to be coming out.
on PC?
Yeah, I think so.
We'll
But looks Hess.
It looks yeah.
Listen,
Giuseppe, we'll get you on the
Hey,
show, mate. We'll get you on the
John
show.
said he supported United over Crows.
Yeah.
So that's like, John supported United over
Nah,
Australia.
Chris wouldn't support anyone over Port, I don't think. Is there anyone you support over Port?
No.
Exactly.
AC
There's always, that
Milan,
one, there's always that one team that you love the most.
AC Milan forever, Giuseppe says.
AC
Are they
Milan.
good?
I don't know. That means he's a Berlusconi supporter.
What's a Berlusconi?
He likes Zlatan. You love Zlatan?
I love that.
Zlatan is a legend.
I love that.
What?
Milan's actually got a good team, Giuseppe, this
Is
year.
Inter Milan good?
Not bad. They won a title
They
last
won the
year.
title last year.
What is Italian soccer like? Is it as good
They
as
used to be the
EPL?
best league in the world.
In the 90s, it was the best league
They
in the
used to
world.
be the
bar
best
none.
league.
In the 90s, best league in the world.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Is that because they had like Maradona and that there?
Now I'd say they're
he
third or
was
fourth.
Maradona was more 80s,
Nah.
early 90s, 92. I
I
think
reckon
they
they're,
won the title.
I reckon they're above the Bundesliga. I reckon.
I don't reckon.
I remember Batistuta.
Well,
Was
you
the
got the
best.
two big teams in there. Not even Dortmund now.
They'll both the German teams go further in Europe than the Italian teams this year.
But there's more better teams than I reckon in Italy.
Why? Leipzig are in the Champions League round of 16, so Dortmund and Bayern. AC Milan and Inter, I think, are the only two.
Jess probably loves Milan because of the
Juventus are shit.
the fashion.
Juventus are terrible, bro.
So, Premier League, Spanish League, German,
Yeah.
Italian.
And there's an argument that the Spanish league is better than the English league because Real Sociedad are 10th and we could beat them 1-0 and we're meant to be. You know what I mean? Like, that's why Man United treble is the best. Well, it was in a time they beat Inter and Juventus to go to the final, and Juventus were
Chris Goff chimed in with the Bundesliga.
Oh my God,
that's
Chris
not how you
Goff.
spell it, but I like it.
king of the
Shevchenko,
North.
Kaká, Rui Costa,
Look,
Inzaghi, Van Basten, Gullit. They're saying about all the Milan. Napoli is smashing it this year. They
Living
are
in the
doing well.
past, man.
Yeah, that's what we do.
As
It's
United
back in the
fans.
60s, man.
Hung up on some clown in the 60s, man.
But if Cyprus ever make the World Cup, I'll be hands down going for them.
Even if Australia was playing in them.
No, but once they meet Australia, I'll go for Australia. But I'll want the Cyprus. I'll be going for them.
So if Cyprus and Australia were in the World Cup final, would you still go for Australia?
My dad would go for Cyprus. I'll go for Australia.
Yeah, but it'd be like
It'd be bittersweet. If a Cyprus won, I'd be losing it anyway. But I would want Australia to win it more.
okay.
But the only reason I'd want Cyprus to really win it is
We've got the circle going.
OBS reconnected. We're back.
because we're on my internet now. So just leave it and it should reconnect.
Is it reconnected?
Yeah, it should reconnect. Hey, we're back.
We're back.
We are?
I think so.
No, we're not.
It will be. No, it will be. It'll go in.
We're back.
It will.
Sorry, guys. The internet disconnected. We don't know why.
I think the other internet is back now too.
Is it?
I think so. But it doesn't matter. Yeah, because look, you're not even on what you're on the.
How do you know that?
Because I can see the connection.
No, I'm on Kyriakos.
But it says connected to Philippou. It's it.
Taking it to the street, taking it
So
to
what-
the...
You can do whichever one. Stay on here. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but aren't you daughter?
I don't care. Are we back? We're
Can you
back.
guys-
bro.
Can
We're
you
back.
guys hear us?
We're back.
Taking it to the street.
We're taking it to the...
We're back, man.
Sorry, guys. We encountered some technical difficulties.
It just makes me want to sing when the microphone's like this.
We encountered we encountered technical difficulties, and it's all John's fault.
It is. I'm sorry. My
It's
bad.
John's fault.
My bad.
So sorry, guys, but we're back.
I blame Jim Brown.
So what Chris was saying is that he supports Nigeria. Is that
Oh
what
my
he said?
God, Nigeria.
Yeah, I support Nigeria.
You said that to me just then.
I didn't say that.
He said, I'm born in Nigeria, I'm going to support him.
No, I'm saying, what if I was born in Nigeria? What I'm gonna? No, what I said was, if I was born in Nigeria and then like a month later, my parents moved to Australia, just because I was born in Nigeria, I'm not gonna go for Nigeria. I didn't even live there. What if I was born in the sky?
Yeah, no, but that's not the point I made. I said these, like, I said these guys at soccer, these Italian guys, I said they've never even been to Italy and they're supporting Italy. And they've lived in Australia for 30 years, never even been to Italy, but I'll pick Italy
That is
over Australia.
the biggest wine bottle
No,
I've
it's
ever
How
seen.
good is that? Do you know how old that is?
There's a lot of wine.
That's from like Chris's wedding.
Is it?
We're not meant to talk about that.
We lost all our viewers, man.
That's blasphemy.
We lost all our viewers.
No, I'll be back.
They're probably wondering, are we ever going to talk about Elon Musk again?
Listen, Elon's evil. I like Elon. I'd give Elon a like, but just in between, I wouldn't give him a like or a dislike.
Well, Elon backwards is no.
It is.
Hey, where's Genwell, man? Genwell, spell Glenelg backwards, man. You said you want to go to Glenelg.
Maybe his name is Noel, and then like that's why he called himself Elon because he didn't like it.
He's like the Christmas guy, but backwards.
I like Prem. Man United is my team, but in terms of my enjoyment, Bundesliga, Premier La Liga, French, Italian leagues. Juventus went out of the UCL. Italy has Inter, Napoli, and Milan. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about Napoli. So they got 3 teams. Germany's got 3 teams, I think.
It just seems to me that there's more better teams in Italy, but
Poor Reborn is starting to feel a bit sick there.
Reborn.
All this Man United appreciation is making me wheezy.
And who's he go for?
Liverpool.
Liver, yeah.
He said, to be honest.
Do you want
that was a
McGregor
good
to
break.
buy your club?
What?
Oh yeah, it hasn't updated here, has it? The
Yes.
chat. Like on
To
here.
be honest, that was a good break. All the man you talk starting to feel a bit sick. Yeah.
Yeah, this chat.
I know how you feel, man.
Why would you say that?
Yeah.
Zakel's in the house. Zakel, how you doing, man?
It's okay, what's happening? my man?
GT23 says you're back. Welcome back.
We're back, baby.
Why isn't it updating here?
Is it Pris or Pris?
Guess who's back?
Genwell says. Do you want me to write it? I'll write it for you, man.
I think this is what we're
The
gonna do.
country that my dad's and my mum and dad are from is here. Cyprus. I don't think the chat's updating at all.
Sorry, guys, we have to.
We don't have to do anything.
Why isn't it working?
I'm reading it on my phone. I'll read the chat on here anyway.
Yeah, can't really read it on our.
Starting to feel a bit sick, man. Poor Reeves, come on, bro.
We're losing.
Yeah.
We're
How
losing.
good is David
we're-
Chappelle?
He's the
That's
best.
funny.
We're losing viewers, man. We're losing viewers.
Eddie Murphy's the best. How you pronounce it? How I spelt it there? Cyprus. That's how it's pronounced.
I've got some videos if you guys want to have a look.
Show me. What is it?
There's
You
John
never,
can't see that far.
you know, you never respond to my videos that I send you, Chris. Those funny ones on Instagram.
Are they funny?
Yes.
Maybe he doesn't like them.
they're pretty heavy.
See, he just said that.
No, they're alright.
Have you seen when Dave Chappelle's talking about that Caitlyn Jenner turning into a woman?
What does he say? Is it funny? It will be funny.
It's, it's the best.
Look at it like this. Caitlyn Jenner, whom I've met, wonderful person. Caitlyn Jenner was voted Woman of the Year. Her first year as a woman. Ain't that something? Be every bitch in Detroit, she's better than all of them. Never even had a period. Ain't that something? I'd be mad if I was a woman.
Well,
I'd be mad if I was me.
Do you know what?
If I was in the
I was saying this to Jess the other day. I was reading this thing. There's an actress that's in, is it House of Dragon? What's House of Dragon?
That is the prequel to Game of Thrones.
So I think one of the actresses is actually like a man.
Really? I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
I gotta
but
see
they
it.
put her, she was on like the Man of the Year.
Wow.
Like,
I think they're just
but how does, like Dave
to make
Chappelle's
him
saying,
feel better.
what do you mean? You're a woman.
Like after that, he goes, you know, I'd be mad as hell if for the Emmy Award of Nigger of the Year, Eminem.
Yeah. Like, But I don't get it. Like, why?
People have lost their minds with all this shit.
Why he shouldn't be considered Woman of the Year? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but people now say, how many genders are there? People don't know how to answer it anymore.
It's 2.
Yeah, but apparently this is like 50.
What do you mean?
There is.
Yeah.
So if someone asks you that question, in all honesty, in your opinion, that's why I listen, everyone. It's our opinion. Chris, how many genders are there? He doesn't want to answer it.
There's 2.
It's your opinion. You're allowed to have an.
Definitely 2.
You're allowed to have an opinion. Tom, your opinion.
Yeah,
2.
2 of course, but apparently there's way more than
If you
2.
think if you think there's not 2, then you didn't go to school. Well, not school.
It's not just transgender.
It's at school. They teach you that at school. They teach you. That's what's. It's just.
What do you mean? It's not about.
It's not even big at school. It's what.
No, but
it's
not about
right.
school. It's not about school. A man and a woman can procreate to have a child.
Yeah, there's 2 genders. That's it. There's no third.
A man,
Yeah, but
like a woman,
you think
can't
there is,
procreate with the
but pretty
vacuum
much,
cleaner.
pretty
and,
much
have a
these
child.
days you can identify as anything now.
Well, that's what I said that time when I
bullshit.
said you identify as a coffee
Yeah.
cup. Like,
So
no, but it doesn't make sense when we made that short when I
But
said if you identify as a cat, like I said, does that mean you're not paying taxes and?
Yeah, exactly.
but even if you identify as something, I don't think you should expect other people to identify you as that.
Yeah, 100%. Look, the part I say is like, say you, like you said, you identify now, right? Say you identify now as a mattress, right? Yeah, but is the ATO going to identify you as that? Oh, you don't have to pay taxes, John. You don't have to pay off your house now. The bank will say,
I'm a mattress.
because you're a mattress. You're not a human that has a job.
I don't have a heartbeat. So.
But that's the point I'm making.
Yeah.
Like, so you, like John said, you can identify as it, but you shouldn't expect
There's
other people to be whatever, you know what I mean? Humans creating tons of BS online these days, Jess says.
yeah, 100%. They do.
And GT says you nailed it, Johnny. I think he's talking about Dave Chappelle. Like, it's just
yeah, it's
like they're not, like I said, like a bank is not going to turn around and identify you as something because they want their fucking money, don't they?
the why.
I want my money.
But this
What?
shit's just gonna get worse and worse, man. Like this gender stuff.
Yeah, 100% it is.
But why is it going down that? Why are we going down that road?
I don't know, man. It's like the world is
Like,
bored.
why?
They have to make up more shit.
And it is weird. I agree. That question baffled, like what Chris said.
Imagine this gender
Why
stuff
is it doing that though?
30 years ago, you know what I mean? They'll just like slap you.
Like, I understand if someone wants to be transgender, right, and they want to change their gender. That's right, but you're a different gender.
But, yeah, but you know
Still
what?
2 genders.
Yeah, listen, I understand like what you're saying. If someone wants to do it, okay, that's their choice. But mate, I watched the documentary with Jess, like the Louis Theroux one, where parents were making their 5-year-old kid change gender because they think
that's sick.
because they think the kid wants to be a girl,
I've seen
or
someone
vice versa.
I've seen someone start
And
their
they're doing it, bro. Yeah,
they're
when they-
transforming from 2, man.
That's
what these
ridiculous. But
parents
how
are
does the kid
doing.
know?
No idea,
What are you
man.
talking about, man? I've
Dude,
never
watch,
seen
I'll
that.
send you the documentary of
Dude.
Louis Theroux, man. He's there.
Really?
There's some parents
Dude,
just fucking
California,
full on, man.
LA.
Well, and they're making their kids.
Well, they
From 2,
think
3
they
years
think
old.
their kid wants it.
Yeah, they think their kid wants it.
How can a 2-year-old know what he wants?
Well, that's exactly right.
Reborn says,
Stupid.
ah, man, the biggest bane in my existence. You're a man or a woman. You don't suddenly become something else just because you say so.
Well, that's the thing.
And then
that's what's-
GT23 says woke.
But that's what happens now.
Yeah, it's the work.
But John's right, man. On that Louis Theroux one, man, I think the kid's 3 years old. And they're going, yeah, he wants to be a girl. And
So
Louis says to him, he goes, how do you know? He doesn't even know what food he wants.
So really, you could walk into a woman's toilet full of chicks and whatever as a man, and you can just turn around and identify yourself as a woman, and they
Exactly.
can't do anything.
Exactly.
So you're not considered a peeping tom or a perv or whatever anymore. You're just
But it will be a peeping
woman.
Tom, 100%.
yeah. But how can
No, I agree.
if the cops persecute him, the cops are going to get done hard because he's saying, "Well, I'm identifying as a woman."
GT23
Yeah,
says,
you're right, Johnny.
GT23 says gay guys are saying, I like men, I must be female. That's what's making them like, oh, I'll change gender.
Yeah.
Because I like a guy, you know what I mean?
Just go to the girls' lockers and stuff, whatever they have to do.
Like a gay guy, you know, back
Where's
in the
the-
day,
where-
you were gay.
Yeah.
And now they're saying, oh, if I like females, maybe, or I like men, maybe
Maybe
I'm
I'm-
meant to be
The
a
same
female.
goes for chicks. Like a chick wants to
Same thing.
identify as a man, they go to the guy's locker room.
Same
The guys
thing.
are walking around naked, whatever, and she's just whatever she's doing. I'm a bloke as well.
You should
so.
read the book called The Sovereign Individual, Giuseppe says. Sovereign individual.
individual. Gotta watch it.
Oh, listen, but the question I say, like Chris said, is why? Why is it going
I
down
don't
that
know.
path? What's
I
the?
don't know. I notice people in the world that have that inner feeling that they're not the right. They don't feel themselves in their
But that's fine if that's your
their own
choice.
body, and they actually feel they're supposed to be a woman or a man or whatever.
But that's fine if it's your choice.
It just seems like it's being hip to just do shit like this now.
What I reckon, right? The reason is because they want people divided, right? So they want all different classes, all different like whatever, and the more you are divided, the easier you are to conquer, and that's what it is. And they put all these things out there over time, and things are just now started to fester into this craziness. Now
It's gone
and now
mad.
it's gone mad. So
Yeah.
like, and you know, I'm pretty sure now we're so apart. Like everyone's so
yeah.
No.
like not together anymore. There's no unity anymore. I don't think in the world as
Je-
there was.
Jess
As there
makes,
once was.
Jess makes a good point. She says you just got to remember one thing that lacks. What everyone lacks: common sense.
100%.
And they call it common sense when
Common
it's so.
sense is getting less.
it's
and
very
less,
uncommon.
Less,
Yeah.
less.
And then Reeb says it's biology at the end of the day. Chromosomes, etc. Do what you want to your body. You can't change what you are.
No.
You know, like truth to that.
We've got
Chris, I
different
think Jess is
chromosomes
saying
too.
truth to what you're saying. They want to divide us. Jess. is saying.
That's what I think. But do you think back in the day, like 50, 100 years ago, did we have transgenders and all that
No
working
way.
around? Did we?
Oh, there would have been.
Homosexuality was always there.
Yeah, there would have been like.
There was.
I reckon back there would have been something like that, but not.
There's nothing wrong about being gay or anything like that.
No, of course not. I'm not saying there is. I'm just
But
saying.
if you're a man, you identify as a woman. It's just
It's
you're
your
not-
choice.
It's your choice, but you're not correct.
Yeah, that's right.
You're actually a man, just pretending to be a woman, really.
Yeah.
But I'll respect what you do, but it's not correct.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's a
Well,
hard
listen, the
one.
way
man.
I see
Such
it
a
is-
hard topic.
No, the way I see it is, if you want to do that, and you're of age, you're an adult,
Yeah,
of sane mind,
yeah,
go do what you got to do.
parents
But
forcing it on
don't
the
be not
kids.
be forcing a kid that's underage to
Yeah.
change gender. Just
No,
because
that's wrong.
They should be prosecuted for that.
that's ridiculous.
No
man.
way, you
That's
can't
childish.
force a kid to change gender.
Yeah, but it's happening, man. What do you mean you
crazy.
can't?
No, they don't just force them.
How
They,
can they do
They're
that?
doing it.
They
They,
min-
take them to hospitals in LA that do it, bro.
they manipulate
Is
their
that-
minds, bro.
I thought that would be like against the law. or
Mate, they
something.
do it over there.
It's
They've
it's
got
in
these
America,
weird,
man.
these
America,
witch
bro.
Not here in
doctors.
Australia.
Mate, it's happening here. I
Well-
won't name a school, but there's a school that's meant to be a
Well, I don't know.
there's meant to
it's
be a
like-
private school that's a church school.
You got to
and it's
land and
happening
shame
now.
man.
I'm not named. I can't because. But there's a school that it's happening at. Mate, I'll tell you. And it's a private school, and it's happening, bro.
Yeah. You get-
Parents are doing it to the kids.
as- Yeah, I don't know.
The surgery wasn't like it is now back then, Jess is saying. Like how you said, did it exist? Yeah, the people might have wanted to put a dress on and say act like a female, but they weren't going and changing their genders with surgery and that. They might have just wore a dress and just walked around like with makeup on or something. You know what I mean? A guy put makeup on because
Yeah.
But once you change, there's no going back, is there?
No, don't think so. They are kids, man, GT's saying.
Mm.
Are you really sound mind changing your gender though, Jess says, LOL. Because I said if you're sound mind, you know, if you're an adult and you can make decisions, I won't say sound mind then. Fair enough, but you shouldn't be forcing kids
No,
to
No. Yeah, that's correct.
ridiculous.
no.
If you want to change your gender,
Go do it.
go do it. Like if that's what you want as an adult. But as a kid, like that's. Did you say 2 years old?
I think 2 is the youngest, and they do it 3.
Dude, man.
How can they know? They're kids, man. They don't even like my 3-year-old.
Dude.
This was from a trans couple that,
Yeah.
for starters, are the
Exactly.
parents.
Yeah, but the one that I saw in Louis Theroux is a normal, just a man and a woman. And they go, yeah, we think he wants to be a girl.
That's crazy.
Nuts.
Well,
And
so-
Louis goes to him, how do you know? He goes, he's a child. He goes, he doesn't even know what he'd want for
Yeah, but
dinner.
you know, some boy kids, it's vice versa. They dress up as fairies
Dude,
as well.
are you telling
and,
me that when we were young, we didn't put a dress on and your mum's high
Exactly,
heels
man.
and jump around like an
Exactly,
idiot in
man.
the room?
Doesn't mean we want to
Didn't
be a
mean you want to be a
chick.
female.
No.
You just...
It's
Bart
like-
Simpson did it, remember? And Homer took him to hunting.
It's like my son today, right?
Yeah.
He's got friends at his school that
Yeah.
put nail polish on,
Yeah, who cares?
but that, and then he wants to put nail polish on.
So in definition, if you're one of those minded people, you'd probably
No, well,
start
like-
forcing him to change transgender now.
Yeah, if you were one
You
of those
don't do
people,
that.
you would change his gender.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Some male Lenny Kravitz wears nail polish. He's not a female.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying, like, I'm giving an example. Lenny Kravitz walks around with painted nails. And...
But who back in the day went to school? No one used to do that, man.
No. But back in the day, they barely even let the girls put nail polish on.
You get back and did that.
But back in the day, they barely let the girls put nail polish and that on. It was like
Yeah, the
wear
girls did.
No,
Yeah,
but I'm saying back in the day, you rarely allowed to wear makeup and that. Like, you know,
yeah, true.
it was.
I don't think I ever wore nail polish as a kid.
No, I'm
No.
not saying we did, but
But now that's the thing. Like at school, that's what they do.
It's different times, man.
It's
Just
different.
like-
Different times, man.
So what?
Living in
Are
different.
these kids? They're boys and they're wearing
Yeah,
nail
boys.
polish,
Boys.
like colourful nail polish.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It doesn't mean that they want to be
That's
jealous.
wild.
man.
No. I know that.
It's just a
I
form.
know that, but
it's just a form of mucking around.
They
yeah,
might be just mucking around.
It's just
yeah.
weird. Like when I heard that, I'm like, are you kidding me?
It is a bit crazy, but like John said, we're living in a completely different time.
Yeah.
Like it's like Jess is cracking up laughing. Reeves says I couldn't agree more.
I reckon our generation played outside more too.
Oh, big time.
Oh
I
yeah.
was saying it to Jess the other day. Like now, like Chris's son, like mate, he just wants like. Listen, I play PlayStation, man.
We
No
all
doubt about it.
play-
I
we
play
all-
games,
We all played.
but I used to be outside kicking the soccer ball
yeah, man. Like
and running
just
mucks.
even doing adventures.
no,
and
because I
shit.
used to think I'm on my bike away from the house running mucks. I can't get in trouble.
Yeah, yeah.
At home, you're in your room.
But you remember we were kids.
You
We
get in
used to
trouble, bro.
venture out as
That's what I'm
kids
saying.
by ourselves. Kids don't do that anymore.
Yeah, because you get
No.
kidnapped now. Back in the day when we were growing up, I mean, you
Yeah,
didn't,
so-
lock, you didn't
so-
lock the front door, bro.
So it's not as safe anymore.
No way.
Nah, look, I reckon it's bullshit. I reckon it was.
No, I don't think
No,
it's
there was
safe, bro.
bad. There's been bad people.
Yeah,
all the
there's
time,
always
man.
bad people.
I just think back then it was
No,
different.
there's always bad people, but Adelaide in general, it's not as safe anymore.
But Chris, we were 6, 7 years old when how would we were rollerblading around the streets by
Exactly,
ourselves?
bro.
We weren't that old.
No, we weren't.
Dude, we used to sleep when it was hot.
Eh,
When it was hot.
10 years old, maybe under.
People, no, the problem is people don't talk to each other.
Dude, when it was hot, we didn't
Neighbours
have an
don't
air
know
conditioner.
neighbours.
We used to sleep on the front lawn.
Yeah, but
We don't do
everybody
that
used to know
anymore.
each other, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Neighbours knew
It's,
each other.
it's friendly.
It was
Well,
friendly,
my
it's
kid's
not
7, 8
friendly.
years old. I don't reckon I'll let him go cruising the
No
streets by
way,
himself.
bro.
No, I don't now because no one knows each other. You don't know what everyone's capable of.
Reborn
So I think
says,
it's more dangerous.
I saw a quote. It's a ridiculous notion that I have to accept someone as they want when they have never accepted themselves as they are.
That's the thing. If someone
Ooh. And
if they identify
Just
something
as
now,
is laughing, yeah, Reeves.
you have to just respect it, and you know what I mean. Even
Yeah.
though you think it's wrong, you have to swallow your pill, really.
Yeah, yeah,
GT23, he's from Perth. He told us, right? Remember?
yeah.
And he said, my wife works in schools. The trans things is driving her crazy. It's like you can't say anything. So it's coming here, bro.
Yeah, it's full on, bro. It's just gonna get bigger and bigger.
It's definitely coming here. Like,
They're showing it all on TV now all
Yeah.
the time.
I told you about the incident in the Discord. Yeah, Reeves did. That's right. Like, it's crazy, man.
Yeah,
Like, it's next level. Like,
it's one of those things that aren't going away, and it's
mate, I was running mucks at 7 years old outside on my bike, rollerblades. Like you said, you're letting your kid do that now?
Yeah, I mean, it's just social media. I reckon social media's fucked us up.
Yeah, the internet has in
It
general.
has, man. The internet,
Technology.
Internet's been good, and it's been fucked for things.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Cavalier Crane says, if your wife is working somewhere with trans, be professional about it then.
Well, that's what we're saying.
I think that's what GT's saying. He's saying it might drive his wife crazy at home,
Yeah,
thinking about it that she's, but
like you never discriminate really, but it's
because Cavalier, isn't that like,
if you may not agree with it, sometimes you just gotta like whatever, man.
yeah, GT's saying she is being professional, but what I'm saying, isn't that being discriminatory to the people that just believe there's two genders? Because they're saying, well, you've got to believe this, this, and that, and they're saying, well, what
That's
if
the
I
thing.
don't?
We're correct because there is only two genders, a male and female. You know what I mean? That's the frustrating part of it all. They shouldn't call it. I don't know. Transgender isn't a gender.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, yeah, it's. The thing is, like how Cavalier Crane said that, I think most people that even if they're working with, they're professional about it. They don't go and oust people. They
But there is a gender as well where they say they're not either. It's
non-binary.
non-binary.
That's
what
next
does-
level.
What does that mean?
You're neither.
You can be. You can
can't
pick
be
what you
neither,
are.
mate.
You can pick what you are.
You can't. You can't be neither. Like if you think you're neither, then you got something.
I think
But that's what it is. It's
I think
non-binary, bro.
No, I think non-binary is you can decide what you are daily. I think. I'm
Oh,
not,
so today I'm a man.
I'm not 100% on that.
I don't get the when you're an animal. Well, that's what I
Jess
understand.
says there's nothing professional about changing your gender because they said be professional about it.
Non-binary would be great for going to the toilet. Well, that line's too busy. I'm a man.
Yeah.
Now. Well, that
How
line's
does that
over.
work? So if
I'm a
I think
female.
I'm a female. Imagine that going to a female toilet, but you're a guy.
Well, like
And
John
today I
said-
feel like a female.
Oh,
Like John said, are you telling me
girls
that-
drink for free tonight at the club? Well, I'm a chick tonight. So
Yeah. Like John said, are you telling me there isn't going
it's
to be...
men's nights
there
tomorrow.
isn't
And I'll
gonna
be a
be
man.
You just take it for the ride.
Are you telling me there isn't going to be these perverts and that
Oh,
are going to be walking
yeah.
into
He
toilets?
opens the door for them.
Oh, I'm a female.
You're like the biggest scam artist being a non-binary.
Dude, he opens the door for that kind of stuff for
Yeah.
perverts to go through.
Yeah. They say male and female is your sex and your gender is something else. It's how you perceive yourself.
Okay.
Okay, there's a weird one. More like how could there be, Jess is saying. No Jimmy T tonight on the live chat. Zach Howell says.
No.
How so? Cavalier says to Jess, how so, Jess? Because she said there's nothing professional about changing your gender. And then Jess says it's insanity, really. It's just her opinion. If everyone has an opinion. It's
Yeah. You got to realize, like, it's a bit crazy to us to hear when you just change yourself by just saying you're a woman,
Yeah.
or you're just
Listen,
saying that
if
you
I-
don't have any sex.
Like
you're
you
just
said, you got a boy. If I
non-binary.
had a kid at school, if I had a little girl, and she come home and said a boy came in the toilet today and said he's a female, I'll lose my mind. I'll lose my mind, and
Well, that's the thing now.
I'll lose my mind.
That's the thing that you can't say anything to
No,
anyone now.
I'll take her out to school.
You just get slanted. You get
I don't care.
discriminated. You know,
Should we go? And you know what? If that happened, I'd take her to a public. I'd take her out to school. Like if that was a little girl, like I would be.
What if like you have a son or a daughter and they're about 16 years old and they say, look, I feel like she's a girl, I feel like a man. What
How
would
do
you
you deal with it?
Yeah, like what
Well, I
would you,
guess-
what would
I'll
you do?
have a discussion with them.
Well,
and-
wasn't the question back in the day was not that what Chris said. The question used to be, this is what people were scared of. Oh, what if your son or your daughter tells you they're gay? But now the question is, oh, what if your son or daughter tells you they want to change gender? It's like you said, it's just getting more and more.
Yeah, I know what you're
You
saying.
get what I'm saying? Back in the
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
people used to be scared about that. What if my son tells or my daughter tells me they're gay? But now it's like, what if my daughter or son turns around one day and wants to change gender?
Yeah, transgender is well.
At the end of the day, right, if you've got a kid that happens to you, right, because there are people like that, if you love them enough,
Yeah.
you need to do what's right for them to be happy.
Yeah.
And that's what you can do, man.
So someone is insane if they say someone I'm this, you have to be male or female.
I
and
think we're
then-
trying to say that you are male
No,
or
I
female.
think he's talking to Jess, and then Jess saying that's common sense. At the end of the day, there is nothing sane about it. Wanting to change gender, like
Look, if someone wants to call himself a woman, if they're a man, it is what it is, and we have to just respect
oh, that's
it.
what.
Yeah,
Well, this is what
Yeah, of course.
Reborn is saying. Back to Cavalier here, he goes, that's just biology. You're male or female.
Yeah.
It's not.
I mean, even if you don't agree with it, that's the whole point. You just can't discriminate as well.
People are becoming confused by reality to support the sensitive.
Well, that's what it is. Like, we have to be in this subject to other people like that because it's
hard for us to understand because we'll never be like that or ever think to be like that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
to get someone that was actual trans and talking to get a good perspective on it, that's the thing.
I'd love to have a chat with someone who is there. Just
Well,
like,
because then you understand what?
Cavalier says biology doesn't include the brain where you think what you are. And he's saying with a question mark.
Cavalier's wild. I think that's don't at me.
Wouldn't brain be a part of biology?
Your mind is a powerful thing. Well, that's what he's saying. He's saying obviously your mind is part of your biology, and if it thinks you're something else, maybe it's correct.
Maybe.
I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah, but that's just a
Your
theory.
mind is a powerful thing, easy to lose it, Jess says. Yeah,
Look,
it is.
We just don't know. Like,
Let's
how-
say gay people gay. They say they're born gay. Is that correct?
Well, we don't know.
Listen, I've known like gay guys, and every single one of them was because they were abused by a parent or an uncle or something. Not because they were. That's just me personally. Of ones that I've known, something had happened to them, a traumatic experience. That
Well, it's
made,
what you're attracted to, really.
Yeah, I know,
isn't it?
but-
It's like,
But when you're young, if you're a young boy and your dad is molesting you, you think it's right. That's what it is. They think it's right because of. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe it's,
That's what turns a lot. That's
it
what.
can't be the only thing. Though.
No, I'm not saying that's the only thing, but I'm saying from the ones that I've met It's but
Okay.
but there is, like you're saying, there's obviously ones that sound born gay, like females, men that are born gay. You know, what I mean?
Maybe. You just don't know. There's no.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's no. Is there scientific proof? I don't think there is. You can't 100% know that's. Like,
But you can't prove it, can you?
No.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like you
Like-
think you're born a woman if you're
Well,
born
my-
a man from the get go. You reckon you've
Like
always felt it your whole life.
Well, my sister, she was gay. She's gay, but she didn't know until she was like, late teens.
Yeah, but that's because you don't
You know
know
what I mean?
anything when you're a little kid.
She didn't know.
You're not
She thought
supposed
she
to
was straight.
When,
Yeah.
No, but
And then she had feelings for a girl.
when you're under, I don't know, when you're under 15,
It might have been
14,
always been there, but never
Maybe.
come out.
Maybe it was dormant.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, when you're
Yeah.
under 15, under 14, 15, you don't know. You're not even attracted to anything, really. You're not.
No.
It's like, ooh, girl germs. Ooh, boy germs.
Yeah,
You're not.
I can say a man is handsome.
A man is handsome.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean
Is
you're gay.
Chris handsome?
Of course.
He's nice.
Yeah, but you didn't say, oh, he's fucking sexy. You said he's handsome.
I am sexy. What are you talking about?
You get what I mean, though?
You can say a guy's
What
sexy.
does that even mean? Suppress what you think. Because Jess said if you don't control your thoughts, your mind could take you anywhere. And Cavalier Crane says, what does that even mean? Suppress what you think. I don't think she's saying that. She's saying,
a bit of a debate on the
I
chat.
just think she's saying that the mind is the mind's the most powerful thing in the world.
It is a big subject, man.
Oh yeah, and it's fine that happens. People decide to become a certain gender. Don't expect people of sound mind to understand that mindset. Jess is saying.
Well, that's exactly right, because it's just
It's a hard one, man. Like, so I said, you got to talk to someone that's trans or going through it to trying to understand.
Well, you reckon
how
it
they're
all
going
come
through,
from
'cause
the
we don't know.
the drag queens back in. We always had drag queens
Yeah.
back in the
Well,
day.
Some of those
They
guys just
want
do
to
it
be-
for fun. They didn't. They weren't.
Nah,
But they yeah, like you said, they after they set, they would go back to being
yeah.
a man.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Full Monty.
Guy Ritchie.
Not Full Monty.
Nah,
What was
No,
that?
Priscilla.
Priscilla, that's it.
Guy
yeah.
Ritchie and what's his name?
Guy.
No, the guy
The
from
guy from The Matrix.
Yeah.
Mr.
Mr. Anderson.
Ant.
Oh, Hugo Weaving.
Yeah, Hugo Weaving.
Yeah, he's a legend. Yeah, it's just one of those things, man. It's a hard subject to talk about, but yeah.
Cavaliers saying back to Jess, don't expect to convince people that they're wrong what you're thinking.
No, that you can't. You just have to respect their
you can't
wishes.
convince- like, everyone's got
Even though you think you're a man. Really, you just got to swallow the pill and.
No, listen, this is the way I put it. Can I tell you how I put it?
Yeah.
If you can change gender, right? So what's that one's name that you said? Caitlyn?
Caitlyn Jenner.
She's a she now?
He was the
Yeah,
Olympic
But
champion.
she's a she now.
Yeah.
Can she have a child?
No.
She's not a woman then.
Well, exactly.
That's the way I look at it. That's me.
You can't
personally.
identify as a woman.
That's my opinion. You can identify as a woman. I can go, I'm a woman now, but I can't have a kid.
But that's why
I don't have the insides that a woman has. And a woman doesn't have the insides that a man has.
But that's why Jordan Peterson always says to these guys, define woman then to a trans woman.
Yeah.
And they can't define it because
Yeah. Well, the one I liked was with the Ben Shapiro. He said to that girl, she goes, I can identify as whatever I want. And he said to her, he goes, how old are you? And she goes, 21. He goes, why aren't you 60?
exactly.
And she goes, because I was born 20 years ago. He goes, yeah, but can't you just identify as 60? And she goes, no, you can't do that. And he goes, well, yeah, you can't change your gender either. And she just...
Well, that's the truth, man. if you're gonna do the gender, you can do age
Yeah.
and everything.
Everything.
Well, people are doing animals now. You
I
can-
think it's not hard. It's very straightforward. The only hard thing is catering to sensitivity of those putting themselves through it. And then Jess says, I can't convince anyone anything to that guy to
No,
cover
you
their
can't.
claim.
Everyone's got their own opinion.
Everyone's got their own
So
opinion.
what stops you from changing race then? Like I just say, well, all of a
Yeah.
sudden I'm African and I
Yeah.
should have African citizenship because I'm African.
And you
Just
can
because I say I'm African, I'm
get-
African.
and then you can get the black. You can, you know.
No, without getting any work done, you can
I'm
just
just
say it.
African.
You can
I'm Cypriot.
call myself Chinese.
Yeah. And you can say to the Chinese government, I'm Chinese. I will need my
Well, that's the
citizenship."
point I think he's trying to make. There's just certain
can't
things
do
that
that.
are just are factual, aren't they?
Governments won't allow some of those things, man. So-
Well, that's what I said. They
Because
would
you're
never-
not Chinese.
No,
Because you're not.
But that's what I said. They would never allow you, Chris,
Yeah,
to identify as a
Yeah.
puppy dog
yeah.
because they still want their tax. Your bank still wants you to pay your house
We've
off.
just let the world go loose. That's what we've
Unless-
done.
unless-
Jess,
you go-
Jess just said it. Look, and this is what I think every female will say. I'm 21 forever.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I'm 21 forever. I
reckon
love
it-
it. This I mean, look at this. I'll give you the best example, and I'll bring it back to soccer. Right?
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
He's 37. I bet you he wishes he was 25, doesn't he?
Yeah, of course.
And he might say, yeah, I'm 25, but he's not, is he?
I bet you there's a whole bunch of aliens right now.
Because he's coming to an end.
They're
mate.
watching us going.
They're just
"What
watching
idiots."
us.
What idiots.
This race of humans are just fucked.
GT23 says we all. GT23 says we all came from Africa. He's Greek. You're not meant to say that, man.
Do you think younger generations think differently than what we think?
Yes.
I don't know what my birth certificate says. Jess said, because like you're saying, I just identify as a different age.
Yeah.
Oh, they think completely different to us.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
go,
Well,
listen,
we're very similar the way we think.
listen now.
the same
I'll tell you
generation.
now. Like now, I'll bring it like
Fucking childish.
there's like like in coaching now, right?
Yeah.
Mate, it was the norm back in the day. Like, I watched this thing with Vincent Company the other day. He came in after Anderlecht lost and he went off, and the team were like, they were like shaking, and it wasn't even bad. But like, mate, Sir Alex Ferguson used to come in, Chris. Mate, David Beckham got stitches from a team talk. No, because he went off his shot. If you did that now, forget about it.
Well, like some of the videos you see
Forget
on
about it.
TikTok, like you see the 80s babies, like they hit their
Yeah.
foot on the door and like, oh. The
Yeah.
90s babies hit it like,
And then the
the
2000s.
2000s.
Broke my leg. Yeah, that's the
It's hysterics.
yeah.
Yeah. Society's changed, man.
We've gone
Jess
soft.
says,
We've gone soft.
I'm going to be 80, like 21. What? Don't look at me. I'm lying. Don't offend me.
Sorry, man.
No, Jess is saying that, like, when you're 80, I'm 21. Don't offend me. Like, you know.
Well, that's right. You can
Yeah,
identify as
yeah.
21.
Actually, we all came from the sea, GT23 says. For real, I'll ride this, Jess reckons. And Reeves is cracking up. Listen, like, it's just, there's some things, like you said, like, I think you said, like, yeah, you turn around to imagine you go to your dad tomorrow. Go, hey, Dad, I don't know, I'm not Greek heritage anymore. I'm African heritage. And he goes, no, but that's not possible.
You know
No,
what's funny? If like
I'm Chinese heritage.
Slap you.
if there's like a world
Dad would kill me.
if there's like a world war and they're recruiting every 18 to 40-year-old male to go to war and they're like, no, sorry man, I identify as 41.
There's a world war. You got to go to war. You're under
Sorry.
40.
Well, that's
No,
where
no.
that's where we're going, though.
And Australia's like, we've got no troops, man. They're all 41, bro.
No, but see, what changes this? Right? What changes then? Like, so on the counter thing, what turns around if a 10-year-old kid turns around to the army and goes, "Oh, I'm 21.
Exactly.
Oh, we're going to send a 10-year-old to war."
Well, yeah, he's identified it, man.
It's stupid. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Like you just said,
There's
then.
no rules, man.
See, that's the difference.
There's no rules.
The big difference that you just said then, like, if I turned around to my dad and said, "Hey, Baba, I denounced my Cypriot nationality and I'm identifying as Chinese now," I won't be on the podcast again.
I know someone
Because
that
he'll punch me in the head.
You're gonna slip it to the head.
Exactly.
it happens with religion, though.
Big
So,
time.
It's like, you could be like Greek Orthodox and then go to
But that's
become
different.
Muslim.
But you can change.
That's
That's
your
not saying-
faith. That's your faith.
That's
really.
a faith. You can change.
But you're changing something
But you
about
can.
you.
But that's like changing a job, man.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah,
is
it
it?
is. It is, bro.
Except Muslim, you can't change from being a Muslim, apparently.
Apparently. So
Or
Andrew
you-
Tate is there.
Apparently, there's a wrestler. What's his name? MVP.
Yeah, Montel Vontavious Porter.
Did he say?
Montel Vontavious
Oh,
Porter.
anyway, he was Muslim, and then he went to atheist,
Yeah.
and they went to Saudi Arabia.
But that just means he's saying I don't believe in religion anymore.
No, but he went to Saudi Arabia last.
Yeah.
You know how WWE went to Saudi Arabia?
They killed him, huh?
No.
No.
They said if you step foot in there, they'll kill you.
Oh yeah, they will.
So he couldn't go.
Look what the Saudis did to that Turkish bloke, the reporter. He
I think
was
it's in their
trying to out
religion
the,
if you try to leave Muslim
Oh yeah,
faith.
he was trying to
they'll
out
fuck
the
you up.
Saudi family, and then he's got sent around the world in pieces. They like killed him. The Saudi family,
Yeah.
the ones that own Newcastle.
But like, if you go to,
Well,
I
you're
mean,
not
that's
really
only,
putting any information about us.
that's only Saudi Arabia. Like other Muslim countries like Pakistan and all
Do you
them,
know what?
they won't do that.
Do you know what's so funny
Saudi
talking about it? No,
It's
do you
very,
know-
it's very frowned upon, though. I don't think they'd kill you, but
No, they won't
this
kill
is
you.
what I was
I'd be
thinking.
upset.
This is what I was thinking the other day. You know what's so funny? We're talking about True Geordie.
yeah.
He said that comment about Muslim, right?
Mm.
Who is he a diehard fan of?
Geordie,
And who bought them?
the
The Saudi family bought them. He's a diehard Newcastle fan, and he said that Muslim comment. And he's their biggest. He's their most famous fan.
You know what? Next week,
Are you
Well, I
telling me
think-
something? Isn't it weird there?
haven't Qatar made a special section for tourists to go party
Oh,
and
but
do
Qatar
that?
World Cups is.
next week, what I'll do, I'll find.
Jet said
I'll find
religion
some
makes no
clip.
sense either.
I'll find the clip next week of True Geordie saying it and see what he.
But the thing is, what I'm saying is, isn't it ironic that he said this about Muslims when he's Newcastle's most high-profile fan and they're bought by the Saudi family?
Yeah.
Imagine what they're thinking. Imagine the Saudi prince saw that, dude, because he's their biggest.
He did apologize.
I reckon there's going to
Yeah,
be
no,
fights
they don't
in
care.
Qatar.
No,
man.
they don't.
Oh, dude, the Qatar World Cup, and Rob said it.
There'll be trouble.
Rob is an advocate for World Cup. He loves the World Cup more than anyone I know, and I love the. But this is going to be the worst World Cup
Well,
because it's mid-year
girls
and
like
it's in Qatar.
girls like to flaunt it over there
no.
with.
In the
you know,
World Cup, they want to dance, and
Have you seen girls in the crowd at
they're not going to
World
let them
Cups?
do it, mate. They're going to
No,
be.
they won't do that.
They
They'll get
have
locked
their,
up.
they have
They'll
their
get
tits
locked
out,
up.
man.
So what's going to happen?
They'll
now?
get locked up.
They have their tits out.
But
They
not-
will get locked up.
We're going to be in trouble
If
for
they're in a
saying tits.
bikini, no, look, they.
You can't say tit on a.
No, but
on HFD
what
Team.
like when there's
Breasts. They have breasts.
when there's a crowd
Sorry.
like at the World Cup, the South Americans they dance. Like, even the men they
It
take their tops
is.
off. They're not allowed to do that at Qatar. The men, women, they're not allowed
Yeah, but
to show
it
skin.
doesn't mean it's going to be boring.
Dude.
The game's going to be still good.
No, it's going to be the worst World Cup.
There's going to be offences happening.
Hey,
for
well,
sure.
it's yet to be seen, so we'll see.
It'll be the worst
Look,
World
you
Cup.
go to another
Why-
country, you got
listen,
to be
dude.
Well,
respectful to that country.
Why? Because the
Do you want me to break it down?
Yeah, break it down. Man.
What? Okay, so every World Cup, every
I was
other World
thinking of
Cup.
the
When is
same
every other
amount.
World Cup? When is every other World Cup?
Every 4 years.
Yeah, but when in the year? You don't even know.
Oh, in the middle of the year.
In June.
Yeah, because it's always played in the northern.
So it's at the end of the season.
Yeah.
No players are scared about getting injured for the club that pays them.
Oh, I see.
So now they're going to a World Cup. They don't get paid by their country. They get, let's say, use Ronaldo, whatever. He gets paid by Man United. Doesn't get paid by Portugal.
Yeah.
He goes and gets injured, and now like it's
I don't think Ronaldo will care.
now not just I'm just whatever.
Yeah, I
But
understand what you're saying.
It's not because they're in the middle of a season where injuries are rampant right now because you're in the peak.
Why?
Whereas at the end of the year, because it's in Qatar, it's too hot.
too hot.
And it's still going to be hot because winter is 40 degrees over there. Where injuries are rampant in Christmas time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're playing so many games. Whereas when it's at the end of the year, you have a couple of weeks off. Injuries are healed. It's a good World Cup. Everyone goes ham. They're not going to be able to do it, man. It won't be as good. Even the quality of games will not be as good. Everyone's saying it, and because of all the
Go
human,
Qatar.
the human rights
Isn't-
things, all this stuff, it's going to be.
Isn't Qatar and like the Arab United Emirates? Isn't
United
that,
Arab Emirates.
yeah, aren't they like multicultural?
Who names their country out of?
Like, is it all Muslim? Like, so I'm sure that like it can get a bit freaky in the crowd.
No, apparently
Not-
can't.
Even men. Not John said. John said
there.
about women.
Dude,
right?
it's a respectful. Like you got to be respectful for that
John
country,
said about
man. They'll
women.
lose
Even
it.
men. If
No,
a
no,
man
I
takes his
thought-
top off, he's getting locked up.
I thought Saudi Arabia was more like that. I didn't
Nah,
know
it's
that
Qatar.
Qatar.
No,
was like
Qatar's
that.
full Muslim, man.
Qatar's like that.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought it was more multicultural. Like, we had
Why should we respect human rights abuse? Cavalier Crane is saying.
What's that mean?
Is that in regards to the World Cup? I'm not saying you should.
Why should we respect human rights?
I think he's talking about the World Cup. He shouldn't. Like, they're going to be, it's going to be, it is, yeah.
How
What
can
do you
you
mean?
respect? How can you take a country serious when it's named after an instrument?
What do you mean?
No,
Guitar. That's wild. Listen,
it's not completely different.
completely different. Listen, the World Cup is, like I said, it's not just the women. If you're there and you take your top off to celebrate, a man's going to get locked up.
You're arrested, bro.
You get arrested. It's not just, it's everyone.
I don't know if they're going to do that in the stadium or not, but we'll
Dude,
see.
you watch what they're going to do. It's going to be bad.
I know they're doing a section where they can party, but they
You're
can't
not allowed
leave
to
that.
smoke in Qatar in public.
Yeah, but they're making a tourist section. They are making
Wow.
a tourist section.
Take care, KP, Chrissy, and Johnny G. Zakal says, everyone on the live chat.
Peace.
Good night, stay safe. Peace, Zakal.
How long have we been going for?
A while, yeah.
Is it
Well,
time
it's because
to...
we started getting interesting. That's why. The World Cup. Listen, I'll watch it. We're going to do watch-alongs, but it's not going to. It's going to be the worst one we've seen.
I prefer Pepsi
We'll see.
to Coke, I reckon, man.
No, I prefer Pepsi Max,
Yeah.
but normal Coke's better than normal Pepsi
Why is Pepsi Max
Pepsi
so
Max
much
is just
better
wild,
than
because it's
Pepsi?
got like the.
Pepsi Max is
It's
wild.
got obviously the art of whatever it is
The
to make it
artificial-
Max, but Pepsi Max is better than normal Pepsi.
It's got the stuff to kill you.
You said that too. You agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Pepsi Max is better, but Coke Zero is not better than Coke. No way. Normal.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
No, it's not. Yeah, normal Coke.
Yeah, but it's so bad for you, bro. Normal Coke.
Yeah, I know.
They're all bad for
They're
you.
all bad for you.
What would it take, Chris, to have you clean shaved?
Can I tell you what I said to Jess?
Is that what you want me to do?
I want to see you clean
Oh,
shaved.
yeah, I cut my hair the other day.
Why?
Hey, listen, I cut my hair the other day and I said to Jess, next time I cut it, I'm clean shaving as well. So we'll do it together. Clean shave together?
Oh my god.
Will you do it?
My missus reckons I'm uglier when I'm clean shaved.
Yeah, same.
But how? Like, do you mean razor?
Apparently,
Razor?
apparently, I look like an eagle.
When's the last time you razor?
Why is that funny?
When's the last time you razor?
Eagle fang.
I'm an eagle fan.
fan. When's the last time you
Yeah.
used razor?
Last time when my missus said bad comments about it.
No,
that was
but
a long
when
time
was
ago.
it? How have you done it recently?
Nah, man, like at least 2 years,
When's
man.
the last time you used a razor on your face here, bro? Chris.
For a while, like years.
Dude,
Maybe
it's been years. I haven't shaved. With
Yes, you
I'm
did.
not with a razor. It was number one.
Does any of the boys
Oh.
clean shave now? None of them clean shave.
No way.
I reckon Monaghan sometimes clean
Amanda
shave.
does.
And he
Amanda
looks
would.
Peter does, doesn't he? Sometimes. He used to.
hardly.
He used to, but now he's got a beard.
They look weird now when they're
Oh,
clean
clean
shaved.
shave. I'm clean shaving for the next cut.
When?
Next cut, I'll do this. I'm matching it with clean shave.
Can we
Razor.
have KP clean shave for the next
You should-
podcast?
Not for the next podcast, for the next time I cut my hair.
If you want to see an abomination,
And
you should,
I want to see Chris the
What do you
Eagle.
mean?
if you want to see an abomination, like you
Oh,
should
wait.
see Jimmy T clean shaven.
Oh my
Yeah, he's
God,
clean
let's see
shaves.
clean-
Jimmy T clean shaves, doesn't he?
Does he?
No, he doesn't. But
No, he
when he
doesn't.
does,
No one does anymore, man.
Well, let me ask you this. So,
No.
do you think you look better with a beard?
it's the fashion now,
Do you
man.
think you look better with a beard?
I think so.
Do you think you look better
I
with a
think
beard?
so.
I look disgusting. I look like an eagle, man.
That's what you've been told.
That's the eagle guy.
I look like an old weird kid.
Do you look like Haaland?
Oh my God. I definitely don't look like an eagle. I gotta say.
I definitely
Do
look
you
like an
think I'll
eagle.
look bad with
Like
a,
I
do you
could be.
think-
I could be the.
Do you think I'll look bad, Razor?
Well, you look alright. You look different though.
How do you know?
Oh my
I've seen it.
God.
You haven't seen Razor for years.
Oh,
He's
Razor.
like a kid. Razor, I'm gonna do Razor.
Does Krillin clean shave?
No, he's got a beard.
George?
No.
No.
Oh, George has to do it sometimes for work because of asbestos. Has to.
No one at work clean shaves the guys, I don't think.
That's it.
Alia never
I'm
does.
going on the clean shave crew. I'm gonna start clean shaving
All
all
the
the time.
time?
All the time.
You won't.
Yeah, I'll do it.
No, you won't.
For like
Not
a month.
all the time.
Like a month, once a week.
Chris, can I seriously see you clean shaving, man?
If I'm doing it, you gotta do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
Deal?
Next,
Hey.
next podcast, Chris
Alright.
clean shave.
Not next podcast.
The
Come
next-
on,
no,
man.
Not Tuesday, the week after.
The week after.
Or the week after. We'll do
But-
it.
Amanda won't be happy.
It's gonna be the clean shave.
We'll call it topic the clean shave.
I'll be there like this. I'll be sitting here like this, going like this. Now, you know what? When I grew up,
Does your partner like
Jess
it?
likes like this, like number one.
Yeah, my
terrible, man.
Like this. Jess
Like
likes this.
absolute terrible.
my missus likes this length, double
Yeah,
white.
that's what Jess likes. You know, when I grew a massive beard last year over Christmas, right? It was like huge. And when I shaved zero. I felt like my mouth was like this.
Amanda
And I was
doesn't
going like
like
this. I was looking in the mirror and I was going, it felt like my chin was cut off because I had a huge beard. And I was looking at it going, like, I couldn't comprehend it, bro.
So Amanda doesn't like it.
Jess doesn't like when my beard's big.
No, no.
Nah,
like-
me neither.
yeah.
Me neither.
Jess, and I had it. She goes, just let you do it this time. I said, let me just have it. And it was huge, bro.
I want to grow a huge one, but nah.
Yeah, Jess get upset at me. It gets to a point, you know what Jess says? It gets there and Jess is like,
I got full greys going through there
it's
now,
about
man.
time. I've got like two.
I've got
One
grey
or two.
and red.
Chris got ginger. You got full on ginger, bro.
You're a gingerhead, bro.
Isn't one of your boys a bit of ginger?
They're like, mousy blonde.
How many greys do you think you got? You got a lot of
I
greys.
get great. I got
What?
greys.
Have a look how many you got.
You see my
I
side?
got greys.
bro.
I can see
I got
'em.
greys. I got greys.
You know, but I've got like
I got
two
more.
or
I
three.
reckon I got more than both of you.
Yeah,
I've only got like one or two.
yeah,
bro.
but when I was your age, man, I didn't have it.
Dude, you're like 3 years older than
Yeah,
me.
3 years I didn't have it.
John is a year older than me.
When I was your age.
Dude, John is a year older than me.
Yeah, but 3 years ago I didn't have it.
Are you
bro.
telling me next year I'm going to have as many as John?
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
You will, man. Trust
No, I
me.
won't. My dad, Mama Poo had less grey hair than my
Your
dad.
dad went full grey, yeah.
Oh, sides. He's still got black up here.
Yeah, I reckon I'll be full grey.
Yeah, probably. Your dad's not.
I'll be like Steve Martin.
What about your dad? Your dad's. Does
He's
he
got-
dye his hair?
It's like streaks for
Does
it.
he dye it?
No.
No.
He,
My
he did
Bapu-
it. He did it once, and I paid him out.
Oh,
and he
that's
never
the
did it
best.
again.
My Bapu, when he passed away, Chris, was 91.
I don't think I ever done.
And
my
he had
hair.
less grey hair than my dad. He had like black hair.
I'll just embrace
no,
it, bro.
no.
I'd embrace it. I would
Yeah, I
never
don't care.
dye my
I'll be
hair.
a silver fox.
It looks so weird when old blokes dye their hair black or something.
I'll be Terry Silver, bro. When I have my
I'm gonna should I dye my hair peroxide?
You know, my father-in-law did it recently. I just gave him shit.
That's the best.
I said, "What have you done?"
Remember, my Uncle Con does it.
So you're not gonna when you get older, when you get heaps grey, you're not gonna go black.
I'll go grey.
No way, man. I'll leave it grey.
Once you go black, you can't go back.
You're going to be stay grey? Will you stay grey?
I don't know, man.
No, I'll be called the Silver Fox.
Silver fox. Oh my God.
Silver Fox.
GT23. Oh, here we go. I'll read some of these. Amanda's face palming about your shave.
Oh man,
KP, show us your hair, GT23 says.
Can you lay it out?
You will see a knuckle sandwich soon, Johnny G, because you're convincing him, Amanda said. Get the spare room ready for Chris, KP, if he's shaving. Amanda's cracking up. Jimmy says, hey, lads, hey, Jim.
Amanda,
you know what they say about ginger beards, Amanda says, with a wink.
Amanda, don't you just want to feel Chris's smooth face?
Hi, Jess, hi, Jim. Watching with Matheos. Can you do a shout out for Matheos? He's watching.
Yes,
All you loving
Matheos.
Matheos, Yasume,
Matheos.
Nice Gala.
Yes,
Hey,
fella.
Jess, Amanda. She's looking good. Set looking good, boys. Amanda, Jimmy, Jess. The night is complete. GT23 wants to see my hair.
Yeah, do it. Oh my God, here we go.
I'll do the hair. Yeah.
Here we go.
This is
Fabio's coming out.
I can't believe it's not butter commercial.
This is just a pony. Look how long it is. I'll put it in the morning.
Wow.
So if I hold
You
it
got
up,
longer hair than my missus, man.
way longer. I can't. It's that long. I can't.
You look like Ezekiel.
My reach. Look at it. My reach is longer than my hair. So if I look at it, look at it. When it goes to my belly button. Who's Ezekiel? It goes to my belly button.
Ezekiel you talking about?
No, from The Walking Dead.
Who's Ezekiel?
King Ezekiel.
No, you know the guy.
You like King Ezekiel, man.
That's the best.
He's got the line?
He's got the lion.
Oh my
That's the
God.
best.
King Ezekiel was
He's got a
wild.
pet
Is that
tiger,
what you
man.
wanted to see, GT? Look. It goes past my belly button.
You got the biggest undercut I've ever seen in my life.
It's the best. You gotta, because these bits don't grow as good. They like go,
King Ezekiel.
so I cut them.
King Ezekiel, man. Are you gonna watch The Walking Dead? I can't believe you're gonna watch The Walking Dead.
How do I feel with it down? It gets hot, bro. I'm not like women. I don't know how they handle it. Women have it like down.
Did you ever cut your hair ever?
No.
Never.
No.
Never. Why?
Because now, once you don't understand till you got it, bro. I went and got my hair cut. It was like this, right? And he cut off like this much.
You could easily change gender,
And
bro.
I was freaking out. Dude, I was freaking out.
Carry me a hot chick.
I was freaking out, bro. When he cut this much, like it was like I lost
You have
part
to
of
brush it a lot.
Yeah. You'll wash it every. What do you mean?
Sounds like a lot of hard work.
It is. Jess is cracking up.
Koreans couldn't do it, man.
Oh my
Could.
God.
Yes, they could. Well, you think I'm the only super?
I wake up too early to go to work. I'll be like, my hair
Imagine
will
doing
be
that in the
everywhere.
morning. In the
Oh my
morning.
God.
4 a.m., man. You'd be
Jess is
"Get me
cracking up.
Mate, do your hair."
Reeves is laughing. Jess is laughing. They're all laughing at my hair because I think you said I'll be a hot chick. They're cracking up. Listen, I'll clean shave and I'll have my hair. You see
Oh
me.
my gosh.
Now you got it like.
Do you remember when I started growing my hair?
Yeah, I reckon we both said let's grow our
Yeah,
hair.
do you remember
and
where
just
it was?
ran with it.
Do you remember where it was? Do you remember where it was?
What was it?
Well, I had long hair back in the day. Like, there's a picture of me playing soccer in 06 and I had long hair, right?
Yeah.
In 06. And then I cut out, went short for a bit. And then me and John were in England.
Yep.
And I said, it was 2011 going 12. I said, when I get back, I'm growing my hair. And John goes, yeah, I will as well. And we had a bet.
Yeah.
And John cut his hair straight when we got back. And I haven't cut it since.
How long did yours go, John?
No, like, we got a haircut when we
I
got
think
back.
I did go for a
We
bit.
got like back 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
But my hair goes to this crazy stage where
Mine went bad.
Oh,
it's
man.
the-
Mine went through a bad stage.
I look homeless, man.
If anyone's got my Facebook, go have a look at some of my pictures.
Jimmy says 1,000 subs, hair down. Yeah, but they saw it at 900, so it's too late.
Oh yeah, mate. Guys, congratulations.
Yeah, we got to
on
900 today.
Hey.
900 subs.
Amanda says Samson. Yeah, that's why. You cut my hair off, I lose my powers.
Yeah, true, you would.
She's
You wouldn't
awesome,
be
fellas.
the.
I'm impressed, GT23 says. It's Cypriot, mate. You know, you got the locks.
It's luscious, isn't it?
You are my Jesus, GT23 says. Jess is cracking up.
Well, you could be Jesus from Walking Dead too.
We got to 900 subs today.
Yes.
And they're right, big man.
Hey.
We got to 900 subs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's yesterday, today. We got that milestone. So
Yeah. Pretty happy, man.
we were very happy with that.
Really happy. So. But guys,
Congratulations, Jess says, with the flowers.
Mm.
We're done.
We're done, guys.
So, Amanda, Chris is clean shaving when I clean shave in a week or two.
Gosh,
She's about to lose it at you.
I don't know, man.
Amanda's gonna kill you.
I can't do it, man. My wife says it.
You got to do it if we're doing it. You're like Jimmy. I can't eat the chip.
I'm actually fugly with no
Who
beard. bro.
cares? When none of us even know what we look like clean shaven.
Dude, I look like an eagle, man. What do you think?
I reckon you look more like a pterodactyl.
Oh yeah.
Can you walk around like a raptor after you do it? or-
That's right.
I'm allowed to identify as a pterodactyl.
Dude,
So.
yeah, exactly. Listen,
I'm a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
you've got to shave if Jim has having chip. We're forcing him to have the chip.
I mean, that's crazy.
Clean shave, man. What's it worse, the chip or clean shave? John will do the chip before clean shave, I reckon.
I reckon I'll do the chip.
He's not like Jimmy.
Dude, I did the chip, man. Far out.
Even though my hair will grow back in a day anyway.
We hate it too, John just said. What? What did you say? I don't even know what he said.
What did I say?
Yeah, I can't remember what he said.
We-
Because Jess said we hate it too.
if I shave, I
don't know.
I scare everyone when I'm shaved.
Anyway, guys, I think we're gonna leave it there. It's getting a bit late. I gotta go pick up my.
Oh my God, a high five.
What?
Jess said, oh my God, a high five. That might have been a prayer.
I gotta go pick up my daughter, guys. So
It's been fun,
What
guys.
if you identify as one of the kids? You don't have to go do it.
Yeah, true.
Say, listen, I'm one of the. I'm
one of the kids.
I'm a sibling.
I'm
now.
glad I was here for the first couch talk.
It's the best. Oh, his missus will hate it. Jess is saying that's what she must have been saying about.
Yeah,
Clean
she
shaven.
will.
I said this to Jess the other day. I said next haircut I'm clean shaving. It's funny you just brought it up because I was planning to do it anyway.
I think because I'm older now, I've got the double chin happening. It hides it more.
I'm older with a double chin, bro.
Double
You're
Okay.
an eagle.
KP's more fitted than us. He ain't got the double chin.
That's the best.
chin won't stop
Hey.
the eagle.
You're an eagle. I'm gonna call you pterodactyl.
Me and Chris got the double chin.
Oh my God!
Forget-
also,
forget
a high
about it.
five.
The hair helps the double chin.
You're a pterodactyl, man.
I'm a pterodactyl,
That's the
man.
best.
Chris the pterodactyl.
You know who I look
that
like?
could be your
Seriously,
Jojo.
if I shave,
You look like.
do you remember the
Superman.
Land Before Time?
Yes.
You know Spike?
Yeah.
That's what Spike. That's what I look like.
John's got asthma. He's got asthma.
I
Killing
look
him.
like Spike from Land Before
Oh
Time.
my
shit.
god.
Jess is cracking up. Jimmy's cracking up. Reeves is cracking up. Amanda's cracking up.
Oh, Jimmy T is
Oh.
not any better. with
He's
me.
got a clean shave if we're doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Spike, bro.
this
I've had
on-
enough. That's enough to close the talk.
So the one question I say is, when I clean shave,
Far
do I have
out.
to do it against the grain?
Spike
Yeah, it
from
has
Land
to- has-
Before Time.
Has to be against
Against the
fully,
grain.
fully smooth.
So against like this.
Yeah, so
You know the
really,
cuts I'll have?
it really cleans you up.
Do you know still to this day I got that much baby skin, right? If I go, I'll be bleeding, bro.
Oh, God.
Because it's, I don't know, it's just. But I can grow a thick beard though. It's funny. I can grow a wild beard, but when I clean shave, I look like a child. How
Anyway,
old do you reckon you look like clean shaven? Before we go, do you reckon you look a lot younger?
yeah, younger, but look,
A lot younger.
Wait for sausage.
This is thousands, millions of years old, man.
you know, but I look younger.
You look way younger. You think?
Yeah, I look younger, man.
You just don't understand.
I can't wait for this. This is gonna be we'll be doing shorts. We'll be like this.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure I never forget it. There'll be pictures everywhere.
That's wild.
All right, guys. Well,
Spike. Jess is cracking up. She says Spike, Ducky, and Petrie.
Yeah.
She's laughing. bro.
That's hilarious,
you-
man.
You're Spike.
I'm Spike.
Far
Call
out.
you
I'm
Spike.
Spike.
When we come on later, you were Spike.
I've got a lot of different nicknames.
You're-
Seth Rogen,
You're Seth Rogen. You're Stingray. You're
Stingray,
Spike. You're
Spike,
Chris the Pterodactyl.
I'm everything.
Chris the Eagle.
The Eagle.
If you shave your head, you'll be a bald-headed eagle.
Oh, what? So Amanda did say you look like an eagle. Is that where it come from?
Is that where it came from Amanda?
Nah, my sister used to call me that.
That's
Ah,
the best.
You're an eagle. Bro.
Yeah.
Where's Fatina?
That's wild.
Anyway, guys, don't forget to check out our merch.
It's the best. We'll have Hess merch soon.
Please
we will
subscribe.
make it.
Get
We
get
will
it.
make Hess merch.
Get
soon.
100 people to subscribe.
Get that hat. Get that mug. That mug.
Hey, 100 people to
Yeah,
subscribe.
we need that 1K.
Just press subscribe.
Do you know what we planned for 1K? Me and Chris were saying that, but you were late to the show. We're going to
So-
sit back like this on
so-
the couches.
Tell the people in the water cooler.
We're going to sit back like this on the couches with cigars, aren't we? For 1K.
We are.
Yeah, and
I
just-
can't. I got asthma.
yeah, that stopped
Yeah.
him smoking. That stopped John smoking. What's this? Right.
Obviously, that guy without a beard.
Oh my God. He used to not have a beard back in the day.
But guys, make sure if you're brand new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and tell your friends. We're nearly at 1,000.
Just press subscribe, bro.
Amanda's put an emoji of a raptor. Jess has put emojis of eagles. Krillin says nice guy.
Krillin,
I reckon Krillin has to clean shave with us.
Krillin, get your friends to subscribe.
Yeah,
I know,
subscribe,
you get like
guys.
thousands of people on Facebook.
I know, man.
None of them
Plug
subscribe.
us, man.
Also, before I go, check out our food channel.
I think you got 45 subs.
Got 45 subs. Sub to that one too, guys. Okay. So check
We
it
just
out.
went to Nordberger, episode 1. It was only a month ago. But it was like,
I aged 3 years and
You did.
you were clean shaven.
I know.
John was clean shaven in a few of those videos.
He was. But anyway, guys, thanks for coming, and thanks for everyone in the chat. Thanks to KP and G. You're nice guys.
Thanks, Chris C.
Tuesday or Wednesday, the next podcast is going to be a special one, isn't it?
Yeah. So next week we're doing a special with a special guest.
We're going to have a guest that it's going to be dedicated to like a boxing UFC channel.
Who?
Well, he's a special guest, man.
Yeah. So
Guess
keep
that's
an
my
eye
man.
keep an eye on.
You come on the show, but
I'm working, man.
we're going to have a guest Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, he's working Wednesday
Tuesday,
night.
Wednesday night.
Yeah. So we'll have a special guest, guys.
Sunday
So
night
make sure you
you
tune in.
FM, man.
Check out. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications, guys.
Yeah, so we're going to have a special guest and
So you know. Hit the bell. Hit the bell.
Before we say he's actually fought in the ring, and so you can ask him
It's
questions,
gonna be a boxing theme.
boxing
so
or fight, just a fighting theme.
if you're into boxing, yeah.
And we're gonna get him to tell us his thoughts on all these Jake, the celebrity boxers. And
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
His first name starts with a T and second name ends with an F.
Tyson Fury is coming.
Imagine that. Crazy.
He'll call us dossers, you little dossers.
You little dossers.
But he's a Man U fan. He's a lad.
Lad.
That's probably why he said it to True Geordie.
Probably. Anyway, guys.
Would you accept Tyson Fury to come on as an interview if he said, like, if only I can punch you once in the face?
Yes. But if it was
Would you
Deontay Wilder,
would you take
I
a punch?
I would from
Tyson,
Fury,
so
but
you
not from
come on?
Deontay Wilder. No, from Fury, I'll just take it.
Chris figured it out. He won't take a
Dude,
punch.
we'd go viral.
You gotta take one for the team,
We'd be
man.
the best.
Oh, if we went viral, yeah.
Of course we would.
Just get knocked out. That's no worries.
That's a guy that Tyson Fury. knocked
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna knock these guys out so we can get
out.
going.
Come
All right,
on.
man.
But
Peace out.
stay hunky, guys. See
Love
you
you
later.
all. Subscribe.